30309. Hey Braves fans, spring and warm weather are officially here, and you know what that means. Bugs, termites, mosquitoes, ants, and roaches will be out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Arrow Exterminators to keep your home pest-free inside and out. Arrow Exterminators protects homes and businesses and is the official pest control provider of Truist Park and the Atlanta Braves, so you know that you're getting the best from the best. To set up a free pest inspection, call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com. That's 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
When you're looking for leading cardiac treatment, look to Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with 5 emergency cardiac care centers, so we're here when you need us most. We lead with more than 55 locations in Georgia. That means we're always in the heart of your neighborhood. We lead with clarity, because clear direction is better when it comes to understanding every step of your treatment. Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with heart.
Hey, Braves fans, this is John Michaels reminding you that Jeff Francoeur joins Finn, home team, and me in the locker room every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on your radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan.
It's been an up-and-down start for the 2025 Atlanta Braves, but the road is long, and the big names are on the way back.
3-0 to Olsen, and he powers one deep right center field to the wall. It's gonna fly. It's a home run.
Which means every win counts more than ever.
Ozzy's got it. He'll fire it to first base. Braves a winner. Woohoo!
Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network is brought to you by the original Louisiana hot sauce. Flavor favors the bold. Your local Ford dealers, proud partner of your Atlanta Braves. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. Your local Hyundai dealer, proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. John Foy and Associates Personal Injury Law. Get the strong arm. Arrow Exterminators. Make the right call and protect your home or business from pests by calling 888-GO-ARROW. Peachtree Orthopedics. Same day evenings and Saturdays. It's time to get better. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the Atlanta Braves. Yanmar Tractors and Engines, an official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew. Your Atlanta area Lexus dealer. Experience amazing. Simply Sport, the official CBD partner of your Atlanta Braves. TimberTech Decking and Railing. Everything wood should be. Visit timbertech.com. City of Hope Atlanta, making hope a reality for cancer patients throughout the Southeast. Attorney Ken Nugent, one call, that's all. Xfinity, get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Pennington Grass Seed, official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew. Serve Pro, when disaster strikes, call Serve Pro to make it like it never even happened. Saya LTL Freight, the official freight and logistics company of the Atlanta Braves. Corona Extra, La Playa awaits. Georgia Power, the official electric energy partner of the Atlanta Braves. IBEW Local 613. Truist Park keeps the lights on with IBEW 613 electricians. The Battery Atlanta's own ASW Distillery, home of the award-winning Fiddler Bourbon. TYM Tractors, a winning lineup, together as one. Tonight, the Braves close out their homestand at Truist Park as they get ready for another National League showdown with the Cincinnati Reds. This is Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana hot sauce.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome into Atlanta Braves baseball. Tonight from Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia. It's the final game in a series of 4 between the Braves and the Reds. On the mound for the Braves tonight, right-hander Spencer Schwellenbach, and he faces southpaw Nick Lodolo. Great to have you with us. Alongside Darren O'Day and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you. And Darren, looking back on the first 3 games of this series, Braves fortunate. They've won 2 of 3, but if there's one number you'd like to see turn around, I have a pretty good idea what that's going to be.
Yeah, Ben, these Braves have been scrapping out some wins. You know, it's a great way to win games, but it's not the way you really want to do it. They've only scored 9 runs in the last 3 games and have managed to sneak 2 wins out of those 3 games. So some good baseball, but you'd like to see them have a little more cushion on the offensive side of the ledger.
Yeah, the Braves 4 for 43 with runners in scoring position in this series. They've taken 2 of 3, and to me, that emphasizes how good they've been on the mound.
Yeah, this Braves pitching staff's firing on all cylinders. If there's one cylinder that might be misfiring, it's the guy going today, Spencer Schwellenbach. You know, his last start was a rough one against the Dodgers. Not what we've come to expect out of him in his short time in the major leagues, but today might be the day he gets right and continues that good work on the mound for the Braves.
Yeah, I'm curious as we watch this game if you notice anything that looks different with him, because these last handful of outings, ERA over 7 in his last 4 starts. But he's a guy that you're excited about anytime he's on the mound because you know how good he can be.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a guy who I personally love watching him pitch. He's got so many tools in the toolbox, and his really precocious poise. Look at me doing alliteration here on the open. Is really impressive to watch, and that's being tested right now. This is the first time he's really struggled in his short major league career, so it'll be fun to see him work through that. Now, ideally, pitchers learn how to struggle in the minor leagues before they come to the major leagues. But he's so good, you know, he came up here out of necessity and stayed because he's really good. So he's got to go through those struggles here at the major league level. And I think he will get right sooner rather than later here.
Here's a wild one for you. Nick Lodolo going for the Reds this evening. This is game number 37 for the Braves. This is just the 5th time they have faced a left-handed starter this year. They've gone 3-1 against the lefties, so maybe that strikes a chord with the bats.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, anything to get him cooking on that side of the ball. Nick Lodolo, a little bit like Chris Sale, low arm slot lefty, a lot of very similar movement profile, has been really good, struggled his last time out as well, just like Schwellenbach. So we'll see, who puts the right foot forward here.
All right, looking forward to it. When we come back, I'll introduce you to the starting lineups, and then right after that, we'll have the first pitch of the game. It's the Braves and the Reds, and it's right here on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Meanwhile, at Xfinity.
We engineered Xfinity Internet with 99.99% network reliability.
Plus, Xfinity Mobile with Wi-Fi Power Boost gives you ultra-fast Wi-Fi at home and on the go.
Posting my tap dancing videos is easier than ever.
Now through April 17th, get 300 megabit Xfinity Internet and 1 unlimited mobile line together for $30 a month for 1 year. Learn more at Xfinity.com. Requires paperless billing and autopay to store bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment tax and fees extra. After promo regular rate supply. Xfinity Internet required. Actual speeds vary.
Hey, y'all, Linda Beaver here, and summer starts now at Beaver Toyota. The trucks have been rolling in, and we're loaded up with fresh inventory. Road trips, beach days, or just cruising, we have the perfect Toyota for your summer adventure. Get huge savings, low financing, plus Beaver benefits include lifetime powertrain warranty, lifetime oil changes, lifetime loaner cars, and more. The best selection, the best deals, but when they're gone, it's over. Summer starts now at Beaver Toyota, always providing you a world-class experience.
Remember the good old days when baseball in Atlanta was an adventure? Book your stay today at omnihotels.com/Atlanta, because some things are too good not to relive.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A. The A in Chick-fil-A is for all the little things we do to bring you our best every day.
Hey Atlanta, it's the little things we do together that can make a big difference. Atlanta area Chick-fil-A restaurants are teaming up with the Atlanta Braves Foundation on the Home Plate Project to help fight food security for families in need. Show your support by visiting braves.com/homeplate to learn more about food distributions in your area.
Jim Chastain here with ASW Distillery. Braves country, like me, you're excited for the midseason event when all the stars align in Atlanta to host the biggest names in baseball. To celebrate, we've partnered with the Braves to release a limited edition 8-year-old Fiddler Chin Music Bourbon finished on Marucci maple bats that marks not only this milestone, but also the Braves' 8-year anniversary at Truist Park. Look for Fiddler Chin Music 8 Years distinctive blue label this May across Georgia. And Chin Music Toasted is currently available with its Friday Reds label at your local bottle shop.
Solomon Brothers Jewelers is back as your preferred jeweler of the Atlanta Braves. As they get ready for the official season, it's time to get ready for engagement season. And that is at Solomon Brothers Jewelers. With the best prices and the largest inventory on loose diamonds and engagement rings you will find in the entire city. We're proud to be the best local jeweler here in the city. So come visit us at any of our 3 locations in Buckhead, Alpharetta, or Sharpsburg, online at solomonbrothers.com.
We in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is Brian Finner, reminding you that a pair of tickets are up for grabs during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Back at the ballpark, getting you ready for the final game of this series. It's the Braves and the Reds. And it's time now for the starting lineups, powered by Georgia Power, the official electric energy partner of the Atlanta Braves. Start off with the visiting Reds. They come in with a record of 19 up and 19 down. They're in second place in the Central, 3 games back of the Cubs. And Terry Francona leads it off tonight with his center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Batting second for the Reds, second baseman Matt McClain, and hitting third, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz. Batting cleanup, left fielder Gavin Lux. Hitting fifth, first baseman Spencer Steer. Batting sixth, it's the third baseman Santiago Espinal. Hitting seventh, designated hitter Tyler Stevenson. Batting eighth, catcher Jose Trevino. Batting ninth, right fielder Reese Hines. And on the mound for the Reds, left-hander Nick Lodolo. He's 3-3 with a 3.27 ERA. So again for the Reds, it's Friedel, McLean, De La Cruz, Lux, Steer, Espinal, Stevenson, Trevino, Hines, and Lodolo on the mound. Now for Brian Snitker's Braves. Atlanta 17 wins and 19 losses, sitting in third place in the East, 6 games back of division-leading New York, and the Braves lead it off tonight with their left fielder Alex Verdugo. Batting second, third baseman Austin Riley. Hitting third, designated hitter Marcell Ozuna. Batting cleanup for the Braves, first baseman Matt Olson. Batting fifth, switch hitting second baseman Ozzie Albies. Batting sixth, the catcher Sean Murphy. Hitting seventh, right fielder Eli White. Batting eighth, center fielder Michael Harris. Batting ninth, shortstop Nick Allen. On the mound for the Braves, right-hander Spencer Schwellenbach. He's 1-3 with a 3.92 ERA. So again for the Braves, it'll be Verdugo, Riley, Ozuna, Olson, Albies, Murphy, White, Harris, Allen, and Schwellenbach on the mound. Final game of the series, final game of the homestand. It's a gorgeous night. Great to have you with us. First pitch right in the corner. Braves and Reds coming up on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Mega Millions just got an upgrade. With bigger jackpots plus better odds, $5 could win you your wildest dreams. But you'll need bigger dreams. So don't just dream of buying a new house. Dream about a house that has its own zip code. The new Mega Millions isn't just new car money. It's new helicopter money. So get ready for the new Mega Millions with bigger jackpots more often and get to dreaming bigger.
Puka, Bella, I'm sure you've noticed some changes.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just practicing for when I have to tell the dogs about the twins. You know, because they'll...
Be fine in the spacious third row seat.
But the twins...
Can sleep peacefully thanks to the rear manual sunshade.
And what about the...
Extra cargo space for strollers and dog beds?
I guess you're right.
Can we go to the hospital now? The contractions are getting closer.
The 3-row Lexus TX. Because everyone should feel like the center of the universe. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
The Aloft at the Battery Atlanta looks forward to welcoming you for all your travel needs and are committed to safety and cleanliness. Aloft Hotels, different by design.
Hey fans, you don't want to miss a single pitch, double play, or that game-winning home run. Because life's best moments deserve crystal clear vision. At Marietta Eye Clinic, our 35 award-winning doctors and staff cover all the bases, from kids' eye exams to advanced surgeries, using the latest technology right here in Atlanta. With 12 locations and easy online scheduling, expert eye care is just a click away. Schedule your appointment at MariettaEye.com. That's MariettaEye.com. Marietta Eye Clinic. Your vision, our priority.
Hard hit ball to short, scooped up and tossed to second. Quick turnaround, it's going to be close. Throws it to first, and he's out. Double play.
A Braves double play is a well-oiled machine, just like Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We'll change your oil in about 15 minutes while you stay in your car. The only thing that'll be out here is your old oil. Drive into your neighborhood Atlanta location today. No appointment needed. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Hey, Braves fans! SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the A, meaning SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of... The official ticket marketplace of...
That ball was crushed!
And...
Did you see that?
Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Braves games, or to any other live event across Braves country, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of every home team win. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of...
Let's go, Braves!
Spend your afternoon driving around with Chuck and Chernoff, and you can win a pair of Braves tickets. It happens during the 4 o'clock hour, weekday afternoons on 680 The Fan.
What a pretty night. 81 degrees here in Atlanta. Braves and the Reds in the final game of this series. Lineup cards being exchanged right now at home plate. For the Braves to win the night, that would give them the series over the Reds. It would also mean a winning homestand over the course of this series at home with the Dodgers, and then another series with the Reds. Tire Discounters Round Tripper Home Run Promotion offers Braves fans a next-day instant savings on sets of select tires, plus a free alignment and a free oil change. The more homers the Braves hit, the bigger the deals at Tire Discounters. Learn more at tirediscounters.com/Braves. The Braves will be coming out of the first base dugout tonight wearing their home white uniforms, tops and pants, red lettering, red numerals outlined in navy. Braves across the chest on top of the tomahawk. And the visiting Reds out of the third base dugout in the traveling grays, tops and pants. Red lettering, red numerals outlined in white and black, and Cincinnati arching across the chest of their gray uniforms. Folks, cash in on the baseball action with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. Download Prize Picks and use code BRAVES and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. Braves taking the field. Quartet of umpires has Brian Walsh behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Chris Siegel is the first base umpire. Alex McKay will be umpiring at second base. And the crew chief, Alan Porter, is at third base. The leather for Atlanta, Matt Olson at first base tonight. Ozzie Albies is at second. Around the horn, it'll be Nick Allen at short and Austin Riley at third. In the Braves outfield, Alex Verdugo on patrol in left field. Michael Harris roaming center. Eli White locking down right field. Sean Murphy is behind the plate. And on the mound, the 24-year-old right-hander Spencer Schwellenbach. 6'1", 200 pounds. He's from Saginaw, Michigan. And on the season, 1-3 with a 3.92 ERA. Darren, this will be his 8th start of the year, trying to get back on track. And of all his pitches in his weaponry, do you feel like it's just one pitch that he needs to tune up, or is it really everything top to bottom?
No, I don't think there's one pitch that's really lagging behind the others. They're all fantastic pitches if you just based on the movement profile. I think it's more so the location of those pitches, where he's getting hit a little bit harder this year, not getting away with quite as much. So has to refine his command a little bit. And he's frankly throwing harder this year. So sometimes it is hard to have perfect command when you're throwing almost a mile an hour harder than you were accustomed to.
Yeah, looking in the hit department, he's allowed 29 hits over his last 21 and a third innings. And to me, that backs up exactly what you're saying. It'd be one thing if all of a sudden walks were through the roof. That's not the case. No. Just slightly off with a little bit of placement, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just getting hurt in the middle of the plate. And, last start against the Dodgers, that's a team you don't have much room for error against. So hopefully tonight he can get back on track in that area.
Schwellenbach will be facing Friedel, McLean, and De La Cruz here in the top of the first inning. And again for Schwellenbach, 8th start of the season, trying to bring that ERA down. He's 1-3 with a 3.92 ERA. Took a loss in that last outing. TJ Friedel climbs in. Schwellenbach is ready. And now for the ball game. There you go. First pitch fastball in for a called strike. 98 miles an hour. And starting up at 7:16 Eastern, 6:16 Central. 0-1 on TJ Friedel. He belted 2 homers last night, and he clocks one deep down the right field line towards the corner, right up against the wall, and a foul ball. Just barely fouls. He hooked it to the deepest part of that corner down the right field line.
Yeah, that was a close. I mean, that was a good heater up and in at 97. And, Friedel's got some confidence after his big night last night. So, got to be careful with him.
Quick bat there by Friedel. He'll climb back into the box, down 0-2. Well, the time of the first pitch brought to you by Schumann Farms. Look for real sweet brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms in a store near you. No score, top of the first inning. Friedel, 3 hits last night, 2 homers and a single. 273 hitter on the season. 0-2 pitch from Schwellenbach, and he missed a little bit low with the slider. The last 4 starts for Schwellenbach, 0-3 with a 7.17 ERA. And he's seeing the Reds for the second time in his career. Here's the 1-2 to Friedel. Just a little bit low with a splitter. Last season, Schwellenbach faced the Reds in Cincinnati, went 6 innings against them last season, gave up just 1 run, struck out 5. And tonight he's making his 29th career start in the big leagues. 2-2 on Friedel. And the 2-2 pitch. A little bit high and outside with a fastball. Heater coming in, 98. Well, the count has run full on Friedel. Left-handed hitter, 4 for 11 in the series. 3-2 pitch, and he missed outside with a cutter.
It's a very uncharacteristic walk, especially after an 0-2 count. I think Spencer might have gotten spooked by that foul ball on that nicely executed 97-mile-an-hour heater. There's a lot of lot of noise in the media about him throwing too many strikes, and I don't think that's the case. I think, as we talked about, it's just the quality of strikes that needs to improve.
Leadoff walk. Here's Matt McClain, and McClain takes a first pitch strike. On the attack with a fastball there. Not much of a breeze in the ballpark, just slightly enough to slightly move around the flags in right field. Barely unfurled out there. Offering on the way, punch foul over the Braves dugout and into the second deck of the stadium. 0-2.
I'll tell you one thing Spencer is doing. You know, baseball players a little bit superstitious. He's going with a different haircut style. Got himself a much tighter fade, through the beard and up into the sideburns. I call it a low fade. Looking good.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch on the way to Matt McClain. Adam is low and outside.
If you ever watch the games on TV, you can tell when the barber's been in the clubhouse because everybody's got the freshly lined up beards, and I think that's the case here either today or yesterday.
Get that beard dialed in for this start. Pickoff over to first base. Close play, but back in T.J. Friedel. Meanwhile, Grant Holmes going with the Samson look. Very long hair.
He's pinching them pennies, man.
It's a good look for him. 1-2 on Matt McClain. Good lead at first by Friedel. Not going. Pitch on the way. Liner caught by Ozzie, and he slings it to first to double off Friedel. Nice play. Ozzie Johnny on the spot out there. Barely had to move. So that's a 4-3 double play. Wipe the bags clean. And here comes Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah, that was just a slider from Schwellenbach that got right off the end of the bat. A little humpback liner to Ozzie. Pretty poor base running from a leadoff base runner there.
He took off, Darren. He was nowhere close to the bag. And Ozzie was all smiles with what he just found out there. So 2 down for Ellie De La Cruz. He's 3 for 13 in the series. And he'll take a called strike. Right at the bottom of the zone there. De La Cruz, a single last night. He'll swing and miss. He's tardy on the 98-mile-an-hour fastball. His other 2 hits prior to last night, both singles. So over the course of a 4-game series, through the first 3, you hold this guy to 3 singles, you're doing pretty good. Trying to strike him out here. 0-2 pitch. Just off the plate. Missed with a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Ooh. He's got that fastball fueled up, ready to fly. 1-2 to De La Cruz. Take a hike. Got him on a splitter. He went flailing after it. Missed every stitch of it. So Schwellenbach finishes off the first inning with a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Reds nothing. And the Braves coming up when we come back.
At the Home Depot, we know Mother's Day is a big deal. So what are you working on for Mom this year?
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Fans, that's Louisiana hot. Buy you some.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Into the bottom of the first inning, no score. Great to have you with us on a beautiful Thursday evening here in Atlanta. Alongside Darren O'Day and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you. Alex Verdugo climbing in. The first pitch he sees from Nick Lodolo. Missed outside. Lodolo, the left-hander, making his 8th start of the season. And he's facing Verdugo, Riley, and Ozuna in the bottom of a scoreless first inning. 1-0 to Verdugo. Missed outside, 2-0. The rest of the leather for the Reds. Spencer Steer at first base. Matt McLean at second. Ellie De La Cruz is their shortstop. And Santiago Espinal is at third base. Get to the outfield after the 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. And Verdugo takes a strike. Gavin Lux is out in left field for Cincinnati. TJ Friedel's in center. Reese Hines is the right fielder. Catcher is Jose Trevino. And the lefty Nick Lodolo on the mound, 27 years old from Laverne, California. 2-1 pitch, and Verdugo takes a ball low and in. Lodolo, a big customer, 6'6", 216 pounds. He's 3-3 with a 3.27 ERA. And he really got banged up that last outing. That was against the Nationals. Took a loss. 3-1 pitch. There's a hot shot out to short. De La Cruz has got it. Fires over to first base and one down after the ground out. What are these Braves hitters going to see from Lodolo?
Lodolo, kind of like a Diet Coke Chris Sale is the way I would put it.
Okay.
You know, it's a big, tall lefty. He doesn't quite come as far across his body as Chris, but it is a low arm angle. So Chris uses a four-seam, sinker, slider, changeup, exactly the same repertoire as Nick Lodolo. Very similar movement profiles as well.
Here's the pitch on the way to Austin Riley. Out of miss outside. You'd watch him pitch. You see his height at 6'6", and then you see his arsenal. And you'd almost think that he watched nothing but Chris Sale.
Yeah, right.
Trying to mimic him. 1-0 fouled off.
Well, I think if you're 6'5 plus and left-handed, there's one guy you're probably watching. Before Chris Sale, it's Randy Johnson, right? So in the NFL, there's the coaching trees. I think in the MLB, there's pitching trees. So if you're 6'5 plus and lefty, that's who you're looking at.
Good one to look up to. 1-1, missed inside, 2 balls and a strike. That last outing for Lodolo, 5 1/3 innings, gave up 7 runs, 6 earned, and 10 hits. That was on May 3rd. Walked a couple, gave up 4 runs, took a loss. That swung on, missed. That time got a sinker by Austin Riley. But the odd thing about that clunker of a start for Lodolo last go round, it followed a really good outing at Coors Field. He had 7 shutout innings the start prior against the Rockies. The Reds have gone 4-3 in his starts this season. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way to Austin. Missed inside with a fastball, 3-2. Braves are checking out Lodolo for the very first time. He's never faced the Braves in his career. No score, bottom of the first. And the 3-2 pitch. Riley smokes one down the left field line. Bangs into the sidewalk, caroms off, and comes to a dead stop on the grass down the left field line. That's an easy double by Riley. That thing was absolutely killed down the line. And Austin in scoring position after his 4th hit of this series.
Yeah, it was a really nice swing there by Austin. A rocket down. Nobody's catching that. If I'm playing third base, I'm jumping out of the way as a business decision. That was smoked.
Well, if you're going to go after that one, you better be making an appointment with your dentist the next day. A couple of really hard hit balls already. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch to Marcell, in for a called strike. No score, bottom of the first, but the Braves have a man in scoring position. Marcell Ozuna was the hero a couple of nights ago with the walk-off base hit in the 10th inning to beat the Reds. 0-1 to Ozuna. Missed off the plate with a fastball. The ball that Verdugo put into play, the ground out to short, came off his bat at 106 miles an hour. The ball that Riley just hit came off his bat at 108 miles an hour. 1-1 pitch, and there's a sizzler into center field for a base hit. Riley gets a stop sign at third. He had to make sure he was going to lay down in front of Friedel. And it's a single by Ozuna. And that one was hit right on the screws as well.
We talked about how much Lodolo resembles Chris Sale. And when Sale starts, he doesn't get to face many lefties. Very much the case with Lodolo as well. Lefties this season are batting 400 off of him, though.
Wow.
So for every lefty he sees 5 righties. But here's a big opportunity for a lefty early in the game.
Matt Olson, 3 for 11 in this series. 14 pitches out of the gate by Lodolo. 7 balls, 7 strikes, only 1 out. And a chance for the game's first run right here. Olson takes the first pitch strike. The ball that Ozuna just hit came off his bat at 111. So they are really squaring up Lodolo here in the bottom of the first inning. 0-1 to Olson, and he lifts one to left field. Gavin Lux in line with it, makes the catch. Tagging from third base, Austin Riley. He comes to the plate. He'll score standing without a throw, and it's 1-0 Braves. 20th RBI of the season for Matt Olson. Had a great job getting that run in to take the early lead.
Yeah, nice job getting on the board first there. Just a little sac fly to left. Gavin Lux's weight was moving backwards, so you knew he wasn't going to be able to get much on that throw.
2 outs, here's Ozzie Albies. Hey, Atlanta, it's the little things we do together that can make a big difference. Atlanta area Chick-fil-A restaurants are teaming up with the Atlanta Braves Foundation on the Home Plate Project to help fight food insecurity for families in need. Show your support by visiting Braves.com/homeplate. There's a ball outside. Check them out, Braves.com/homeplate. Learn more about food distributions in your area. 1-0 Braves. A double by Riley, a single by Ozuna, a sac fly by Olson. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Ozzie Albies, and he swings, and it's a high fly ball to center. T.J. Friedel over to his left, and he is under it for the squeeze. So that's out number 3. The Braves pick up the first tally of the contest on the sac fly by Matt Olson. We go to the top of the second.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
If you're in a slip and fall accident,
Globe Life. Make tomorrow better.
We want to send you to see a game at Truist Park. Listen for your chance to win a pair of tickets weekday afternoons during our 4 o'clock hour on Chuck and Chernoff on 680 The Fan.
Braves 1, Reds nothing into the top of the second inning alongside Darren O'Day, bidding premier with you. And folks, only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Gavin Lux up to the plate. He'll be followed by Spencer Steer and Santiago Espinal. First pitch in there for a called strike. Well, a couple of things that really make Spencer feel good about this outing. He gave up the leadoff walk, and nobody likes doing that, but then a double play right after it, a strikeout, and the Braves got him a run. So things have really turned around. There's a swing and a miss by Lux, 0-2. Love a good start right out of the gate. Already with that 1-0 lead. Gavin Lux, 2 for 6 in this series, left-handed hitter. And the pitch to Lux. And a comebacker stabbed by Schwellenbach. Nice play. He just caught a lightning bolt off the bat of Lux. Throws to first base for the out. And another example of this former collegiate shortstop playing a great brand of defense here in the big leagues.
Man, I wish I had those reflexes, Ben. I took a line drive off the shoulder this afternoon for my 5-year-old, and I really could have gotten some leather on it. It hurt pretty bad, buddy.
There's a pitch on the way to Spencer Steer. If I attempted reflexes like that, I think my belt would pop off. Nothing in one on Steer. Such a great defensive play deserves to be the truest play of the game. That's brought to you by Truist. 0-1 is outside. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC. 1-1 to Spencer Steer, and he'll swing and miss. You know, you think about the things that get you excited each passing night with a different pitcher on the mound. And there are lots of things to be excited about when Schwellenbach is on the mound. Most of that revolve around what he does throwing the baseball. But another added element is what he's going to do defensively. And I got to show that right there. 1-2 pitch, misses high.
Yeah, there's no question he's going to win himself a Gold Glove here at some point. We've seen him make plays this year that no other pitcher in the league is going to make.
2-2 to Steer. Fouled back. That could happen this season.
Yeah.
And chatting with Schwellenbach at spring training, we were talking about some of his goals for the season, and he made it known, I'd love to win a Gold Glove on the mound. And that's something that would be very important to him. 2-2 to Steer. And he froze him with a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Turned him into a statue. Steer didn't even budge. A called third strike and a beautiful pitch.
Yeah, Spencer's feeling good tonight. That's the second 99 we've seen. I can't recall seeing him throw that hard before. And the most impressive thing about that, as you mentioned, it was perfectly located down and away for a freeze.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Here's Santiago Espinal. And he'll shoot one out to short. Backhanded by Allen on the first cut of the grass and left. Cuts it loose, and that's in time. Well, that's a great inning. They go down 1-2-3, a couple of stellar defensive plays, and a 99-mile-an-hour fastball for a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the second.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online, whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Will you be okay for the show Saturday?
Yep. Look, ZocDoc has a ton of in-network doctors who can see me this week.
This week?
Reviews say Dr. Okami has a great bedside manner. Or Dr. Stafford. Patients say he never rushes appointments and has an opening today.
You should rush to his office.
And booked.
Now I need ZocDoc to find an ear doctor.
You've got options. Book on ZocDoc today.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings Event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it.
Hey everybody, Buck Bellew here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Bellew Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Ben, Darren, and Jay Chad with you here at Truist Park in Atlanta. 1-0 Braves into the bottom of the second. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 for the Braves, starting with Murphy, then White, and then Harris. And this is the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. And I'll introduce you to our contestant after the first pitch to Sean Murphy. Here it is from Nick Lodolo. And a called strike. Got a curveball over. If the Braves steal a base this inning, Brandon Kahn will win $200 in free Marathon gas cards. You can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge by visiting Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. 0-1 laid off a changeup away, 1-1.
That changeup is Lodolo's best off-speed pitch. It's got some really good late fading action on it. It's tough on these right-handed hitters.
1-1 pitch. There's a called strike. I noticed something coming in on his stat page, that he's leading the league in hit batters. He's hit 6, and that's something he's tended to do in his career. You think that's one particular pitch, maybe that curveball?
It's that east-west movement he has.
1-2, like that right there, almost hit Murphy in the foot.
Yep. Yeah, probably there, and the sinker with the lefties as well. His last start would tell me that he's got a lot of movement on his pitches, but it's all horizontal. His last start would tell me he didn't really know where it was going. And we saw that in the first inning with all those hard-hit balls off the Braves' bats.
2-2 to Murphy. And that's hit well to deep right field, but Reese Hines going to drift back, throw up the glove, backpedal, and make the catch on the warning track. So 1 away in the bottom of the second.
So in my opinion, a pitcher that uses horizontal movement, east-west movement, you have to be a little bit finer on your locations because depth to a pitch, vertical movement, can get you out of a lot of location issues. Whereas the east-west stuff, these are big league hitters, and they don't mind hitting stuff that's moving horizontally as much.
1 out for Eli White. And Eli takes a strike on the inside corner. In the last few seasons when Charlie Morton was a Braves and when he was a Brave and he would go through spells of hitting batters, is that what he was fighting?
Yes. Yeah, it's a more rotational, sideways rotational delivery, and that can get off kilter.
Roll 1 inside, 1-1.
And, you're pitching more like a merry-go-round instead of a Ferris wheel when you have a lower arm slot like all these pitchers we're talking about do.
1-1 to White. Outside.
And so if you think about a merry-go-round getting off kilter, you're going to be missing sideways, horizontally. And so that's where the batter's standing. So he's going to get plunked.
2-1 pitch, and he swings and misses at a curveball. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Squeeze of the rosin bag for Nick Lodolo. Reaches into a black glove, which is right in front of his belt buckle. 1-0 Braves in the second. The 2-2 pitch, fouled back, just did touch the fastball. Lodolo, a former 7th overall pick. That was back in 2019. Mentioned that he's from California, but he played collegiately at Texas Christian University. Now in the big leagues with the Reds. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way to Eli White. Eli swings and misses at a curveball for strike 3. And that's the first strikeout of the game for Nick Lodolo. Two down, here's Michael Harris. And if he can reach, Nick Allen would come to the plate. Braves at the bottom of the order, leading 1-0. Got a sac fly by Matt Olson to drive in Austin Riley in the first inning. First pitch sinker is over for a strike. Michael Harris, 2 for 11 in the series. Does have 20 RBIs on the season. And he punches one off the mound out to the right of second base. De La Cruz is able to glide left, scoop and fire. And that's in time for the third out. So a 6-3 put out. And the Braves go down in order. We go to the top of the third. 1-0 Braves.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Rolling into the top of the third inning, it's a 1-0 lead for the Braves. Atlanta picking up 1 run in the first inning on a sac fly by Matt Olson. And Spencer Schwellenbach has faced the minimum to this point. He'll face Stevenson, Termino, and Hines here in the top of the third inning. First pitch fastball misses low. Well, night in, night out, when Schwellenbach goes out there are multiple pitches you can be talking about. Slider, splitter, cutter, curve, they're all good. That'll be fouled off. But tonight under the microscope has to be that fastball. He's been 98, 99.
Yeah, he's bringing it tonight, that's for sure.
1-1 to Stevenson. And a called strike. 98 with that fastball.
And it looks effortless from where I'm sitting. You know, it doesn't look like he's trying any harder. He's just picked up almost a mile an hour on his fastball this season. What a weapon to have.
Atlanta native Tyler Stevenson digging back in after questing time. He's 1 for 10 in this series. Pitch on the way, a little bit low and outside with a splitter. Schwellenbach's 2-2. And a roller foul on the third base line. Couple of strikeouts already for Spencer Schwellenbach. He has 1 walk. And the Reds looking for their first knock of this game. Again, the 2-2 pitch. That came up and in. And he runs it full 3-2. Stevenson had a really rough night the other night. 0 for 5 with 5 strikeouts. But he bounced back last night, had an RBI single and a walk. 3-2 pitch in the air towards foul ground, up into the second deck, down the first baseline. Xfinity knows live baseball is better with less freezing at the plate. That's why we deliver Wi-Fi built for streaming with ultra-low lag. Get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream more of the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. 3-2 pitch, and he rolls over on that foul. Over there by the Reds dugout. And we'll do it again with a 3-2 count on Stevenson. Big crowd tonight. It's Raisel Iglesias bobblehead night. 3-2. And he takes a huge swing and a miss at a curveball. Braves throw that around the horn. 3 strikeouts now for Schwellenbach.
And you were talking about all his variety of pitches he has. He showed him the slider. He showed him the splitter. The hard fastball he's got going today. But he saved that curveball for full count. It was beautiful. Looked like a fastball right down the middle. Ended up in the dirt.
Yeah, and an ace up his sleeve for that one. Jose Trevino climbing in. Ground ball out to short. Nick Allen is able to glove it. And he'll fire across. And 2 down. Two down for Reese Hines. Hines 0 for 3 in this series. A guy who made his major league debut last year. And we got to see him a little bit last season when the Braves saw the Reds towards the end of the season. Hines takes the ball low and outside. Hines is 24 years old, and I've never met him, but I really appreciate his sense of humor, given his last name and his number. There's a ball low. His last name is Hines, and he wears number 57. I guarantee you that's not an accident.
I didn't notice that.
He's got Hines 57 on the back of his uniform. 2-0 pitch, and he slugs one deep down the left field line towards the wall, and that's going to bounce foul. Or no, that bounced fair and went over the wall. That's a ground rule double. That was deep down the left field line, and once it made impact on the ground, that was shielded from our view.
The old number 57's got some quick hands. That was a 94-mile-an-hour cutter. Not the best location on it, but man, he's got some lightning quick wrists and hands there.
And bounced on the warning track and then hit the foul pole. All right, so runner at second, 1-0 Braves in the top of the third. Back to the top of the order to T.J. Friedel. First pitch to Friedel. And a little bit low. So one trip to the order, the only man who has a base hit, the guy batting ninth in the Reds order. 1-0 pitch, missed low and inside with a splitter. T.J. Friedel been a tough out in the series. He walked in the first inning. And again, 2 home runs in last night's game. He's trying to tie up the game with a base hit right here. 2-0 bounced up there, knocked down by Murphy.
Yeah, Spencer seems to be working Friedel very carefully. You know, he put a good swing on him in the first inning, almost hit a ball off the wall and right. 2 home runs yesterday. Everything coming up in the zone, so maybe down is where you get them.
Here's his 3-0 pitch. And there's a called strike. Well, to back your point, it's not that Friedel wasn't already on his radar. He got everybody's attention last night with the 2 homers. Mm-hmm. But that foul ball in the first inning, that'll wake you up. 3-1 from Schwellenbach. Right at him. Fastball in there for a called strike. 3-2. Now trying to bounce all the way back and strike out Friedel to end the inning. But a runner at second, 2 down. This will be Schwellenbach's 43rd pitch of the game. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Just barely got that curveball. Schwellenbach gets a brand new baseball. Right foot on the first base side of the rubber. Ball in a black glove as he looks into his target, Sean Murphy. Cuts loose at 3-2. Lifted towards foul ground into the seats down the third base line. Next time we see the Reds after tonight, and Darren and I will be working a couple of games in Cincinnati and then heading to Bristol, the Bristol Motor Speedway for the game at the racetrack there. Braves and Reds. That'll be the 3rd game of that series. 3-2 to Friedel, fouled back. And I know you and I have been talking a lot about that, but as we get closer and closer, and especially playing the Reds right now and thinking about the next time we see them, we've really been excited thinking about that game.
And we making some left turns down there at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Again, the 3-2 to Friedel. Have a seat. Able to get him on a good slider. Great job by Spencer Schwellenbach. Fell behind, came back, got the strikeout, and leaves a man stranded at second base. Go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, 1-0 Braves.
When you need a lawyer after an auto accident, don't just choose any legal team. Make the right.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the 3rd 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online, whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight.
Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
680 The Fan, and of course the Fan app.
1-0 Braves into the bottom of the third. Nick Allen leading off for Atlanta. Pitch on the way from Lodolo. And he missed low with a fastball. Alongside Darren O'Day and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you. Got a really good Thursday night crowd. Final game of the homestand. 1-0 to Allen. Driven foul up into the second deck down the right field line. We won't be gone all that long. Wrap up the homestand tonight, and we fly to Pittsburgh the night after the game. And we'll be in Pittsburgh for 3 games, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then right back here against the Nationals Monday through Thursday of next week. 1-1 to Allen, 3/4 swing and a miss at a fastball.
And that's just how I like my trips to Pittsburgh. Short and sweet.
Kind of a Delta Force mission.
Short and meaty.
Yeah, we get in there and then get right out.
That's it.
1-2 to Allen. And he hits one of the air to center field. T.J. Friedel over to his right. And that lands in his glove and 1 down. Yeah, you got to work Pittsburgh as a broadcaster last year for the first time, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, it was
a couple of nosebleeds.
Yeah. Yeah, that booth is way up there. Might be the tallest, the highest point in Pittsburgh. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's way up there. It's really hard to tell where the ball's going to go from that high.
Well, I'm bringing the rangefinder. I'm going to find out exactly how far we are from the plate up there. Alex Verdugo takes ball outside.
All right, well, before you do that, do you think it's going to be number 1?
Yeah.
Greatest distance?
I think so.
More than D.C.?
Because there's 3 ballparks in play when it comes to really high booths. That's one of them. 1-0, missed the inside corner. Pittsburgh, Washington, and Texas.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't worked Texas.
It's way up there. And Jonathan and I have had this conversation. Texas might be the tallest. 2-0 is inside, but we feel like that booth is pushed further up closer to the plate. Pittsburgh, it's really tall, and it's kind of far back compared to maybe further back than the other 2 booths. 3-0 to Verdugo. There's a called strike.
That's definitely a different experience than the older parks like Wrigley I've worked in, where it feels like you're right behind the umpire, or Fenway.
Yeah.
It's just so different.
3-1 to Verdugo, in for a called strike. Will be the complete opposite of what you and I experienced at the minor league ballpark in Tampa with a fan right outside the window. Passing love letters back and forth. 1-0 Braves, bottom of the third. Here's the payoff pitch on the way to Verdugo. A little bouncer over the mound, charging De La Cruz, secures, fires in one motion. That's in time for the out. Nice play by Ellie De La Cruz. 2 down. That brings Austin Riley to the plate. Folks, you need all the energy you can get for game day. And at Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget. We're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference, so you can save more energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. 1-0 Braves, bottom of the third. Riley has doubled and scored in this game. Takes the ball outside. That run that Riley scored in the first inning, the only run of the game thus far. 1-0 pitch. Missed outside. Couldn't find the corner with his fastball. This Reds team wraps up this series, and they head west to Houston, as they'll see the Astros this weekend. 2-0 pitches outside. This is a Reds bunch trying to keep it together. They've had lots of injuries. Hunter Green left last night's game with a groin. They've been without Noelvi Marte with a groin. Christian Encarnacion Strand with some back inflammation. 3-0 pitch, in for a strike. Jamer Candelario has a back strain. Austin Hayes a hamstring. And then the other night, Tyler Callahan with a broken forearm. They have really been dinged up. 3-1 to Riley. Cuts it loose. Missed every stitch of that curveball. 3-2.
The second batter, he's gone to 3-0 count and come all the way back to 3-2. 3 dude. Come on, guy.
And his 3-2 pitch on the way to Austin Riley. Riley lifts one towards foul territory. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
1-0 Braves, bottom of the third, trying to stay out of a 1-2-3 inning. 3-2 to Riley. Check swing, the appeal, he went. Couldn't hold back on the fastball. Second strikeout of the game by Lodolo. And Lodolo has now retired 8 in a row. We enter the top of the fourth. 1-0 Braves. Hey, Braves fans, it's Ben Ingram for Emory Healthcare's Heart Care Services. When it comes to your heart or...
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Great moments in baseball.
Braves Radio Network. And it is the fourth inning, so it's the tidal wave auto spy inning. There's Matt McClain to lead off for Cincinnati. First pitch to him, a little bit too tall. Tidal wave auto spa is making Braves country clean car country all season long. And if the Braves pitch a scoreless fourth inning tonight, Tidal Wave has a big offer for you tomorrow. 1-0 pitch, blew it by him, swung on a miss at a fastball. Yeah, they're going to offer you half off their Best Wash membership tomorrow with a clean inning tonight. Learn more at tidalwaveautospa.com/Braves. 1-1 on McClain. He's 0 for 1. And he takes one right down the heart of the plate. Fastball for a called strike. Matt McClain, 25 years old. 1-2 in the air to deep right field. Eli White racing to his left and is able to reach out and make the catch right on the edge of the warning track. Covered a lot of ground in a short amount of time. 1 down.
Ben, you said it was 81 degrees game time?
Yeah.
This is just, it's a beautiful night. I've got a beautiful view in front of me. Just thinking this is perfect pitching weather. Maybe that's why Spencer's sitting 99 here. You know, it's the perfect temperature to go out here and work. No sun, just an ideal night.
Ellie De La Cruz, the batter. 1-0 Braves in the fourth. First pitch looked good, doesn't get the call, missed outside. Well, obviously it's not too cold. And 81, night game. It's warming up, but you're not sweating bullets out there.
Exactly.
Ground ball out to second. Ozzie wraps it in leather. Sends it to first base and 2 down. And just a slight breeze in the ballpark.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, these are the nights you dream about, being your day in the rotation, getting out there. Much better than a day game. You know, maybe you won't think the same when you arrive at Pittsburgh at 3:30 a.m. tonight, but right now you're grateful for the weather.
2 up and 2 down. Yeah, it is a great night. That's what I love about our game. You don't even have to enjoy baseball to enjoy being out at the ballpark on a night like tonight. Going to have a good time at the ballpark regardless. Gavin Lux, ground ball right side. Ozzie gets to it in shallow right. 360 spin, guns to the bag, and Spencer's there for the out. Terrific play on both ends by Ozzie and Spencer, and that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Great defense. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's a 1-0 lead for the Braves. Hey there, baseball fans. Ben Ingram here. It's time to step up to the plate and upgrade your deck with TimberTech. TimberTech is the #1 premium composite decking brand. It looks just like real wood, but without the never-ending maintenance of a wood deck. It won't rot or splinter.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online, whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
You could keep daydreaming about McDonald's, or you could order McDelivery and be eating McDonald's. Some things are that easy. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's, delivery prices may be higher than at restaurants.
These are your own old warped windows and doors. This is the Power Company. Want to make it a fair fight? Get energy-efficient custom windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears.
Bottom of the fourth inning versus Nick Lodolo. 8 in a row set down by Lodolo going back to the first inning. And here's Marcell Ozuna, who's 1 for 1. Marcell takes a called strike. Really nice top of the fourth inning composed by Schwellenbach. A clean fourth means that tomorrow is a clean inning car wash celebration day at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way from Lodolo. And Ozuna fouls off a curveball. Stop by tomorrow. Get half off their best wash membership for the first month. Braves country is clean car country thanks to Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for more information. Ozuna 2 for 12 in the series. A single tonight and the walk-off base hit in the 10th inning on Tuesday night. Waiting on the 0-2 and the pitch on the way from the lefty. He swings and misses. Fastball 95. That's the third strikeout for Lodolo. And he's retired 9 in a row now, Darren. What's he done a better job of here lately?
Well, that first time to the lineup, he was missing in the heart of the plate. And now he's working the edges much closer. Now, that last inning, it cost him a lot of pitches because he went 3-0 on 2 consecutive batters, but managed to battle back and get those guys out.
Matt Olson takes a ball low. Boy, location's the name of the game, isn't it?
It is. Both these pitchers coming off their worst start of the season, both very stingy with walks, both very talented, and both working very quickly and efficiently here tonight.
1-0 to Olson. And a called strike. Kind of frisbeed that curveball over for a strike. We were talking about that pitch before the game, the Lodolo curveball. Here's the 1-1. Olson fouls one off. And you made the comment, you call it a curveball or whatever, but it's a Chris Sale slider. And a lot of those pitches, especially the shape of that last curve, looked exactly like the Chris Sale slider.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the machine is seeing there that's calling it a curveball. But to me, it looks very similar to Chris's slider.
1-2 pitch. Outside. That was it right there.
Yeah. These the cameras, the Hawkeye cameras, identify it based on the spin. And played baseball for a long time. I couldn't tell you why it's calling it a curveball.
2-2 to Matt Olson. And he swings and misses at a fastball. It's now 3 straight strikeouts for Lodolo going back to last inning. And 4 for the game.
Yeah. And much like Chris Sale, it's just an unusual presentation. And if he's putting it where he wants it, like Chris Sale did the other night, it's tough not to crack. I mean, that, especially for a lefty, that curveball he threw right at Matt looked like it was going to hit him, and then it broke over for a strike.
Albies takes the ball outside. You're talking about if you're a big, tall, lean lefty, about the same age as Lodolo, you'd grow up trying to mimic what you're seeing from Chris Sale.
Mm-hmm.
There's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Ozzie Albies. There's a called strike. You being a sidearm pitcher, was there one guy where you said, I'm watching this guy, I need to pick up what he's doing? Or did they come from multiple places?
I didn't switch to sidearm until I got to college, but when I was young, I just happened to love watching Dennis Eckersley pitch.
1-1 outside.
Who he threw from a higher arm slot than me, but he just had, he had the flair. He looked good doing it, and bravado. He's just a fun guy to watch pitch. And then, fast forward 20 years later, I'm pitching similar to him with much less flair.
2-1 pitch, hard hit ball fouled on the left field line. He got some flair. Especially the year you had that mustache.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the best mustache in the league that year.
Oh, man.
I think you need to bring that back for Bristol.
I think I will. I'm going to start working on it now.
I'm sure Liz is very excited. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And Ozzie sends one foul into the seats down the right field line. Alongside Darren O'Day, Ben Ingram here with you at Truist Park under the lights. Still some daylight left across the Atlanta sky this evening. Here's the 2-2. And Ozzie swings and tips a fastball into the mid of the catcher, Jose Trevino. And Lodolo strikes out the side. He has 5 strikeouts in the game and 4 in a row.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Take a hack at guessing which.
Now.
4 innings behind us. We enter the top of the 5th inning. It's a 1-0 lead for the Braves. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Reds and Steer, Espinal, and Stevenson. Northside Hospital for a healthier future together. Look to Northside. Something you're just talking about is a really good lead into something that I wanted to bring up tonight. You're talking about flair, and in this case, your lack of flair on the baseball field, which is debatable. There's Spencer Steer. First pitch to Steer in for a called strike. In your playing days, did you just wear the regular socks, or did you wear sanitaries and the stirrups?
Occasionally I would.
0-1 pitch, misses low. You occasionally went with stirrups?
I liked it, yeah, a few times. And I think I kept them one time for about 3 weeks because I was pitching well with them.
Okay. Just to change it up a little bit, here's a 1-1. Spencer Steer swings and misses. I mean, you think about the stirrup, it's a peculiar thing to wear.
It really is, yeah.
And did you ever take the time to think, why did ball players ever start wearing stirrups? Because I've got the answer for you. 1-2 is fouled off. And it has to do with the Cincinnati Reds. I came across this a couple of days ago about the invention of the stirrup. And that fashion choice was something that the Reds were the first team to do. And it goes back to 1869. And they were, of course, originally known as the Cincinnati Red Stockings. And they created a sensation wearing those socks. Pitch is going to be sent foul. At the time, teams weren't wearing the tight socks like they were, those stockings. And they decided to start wearing knickerbocker trousers to show off their manly calves. Oh. I'm not even kidding. And it was an appeal to women to bring them out to the ballpark.
Nice.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Steer chases and misses. No, he got a piece of it. Fouled it off right there at the feet of Murphy. So they had these red stockings. They were scarlet. And other clubs started to adopt Cincinnati style, but there was a problem there. Players started to report cases of blood poisoning when they were spiked because of the toxic dyes and the colorings in the stockings. 1-2, that missed outside. And what would happen is players would get spiked and the toxic dyes seeped into the wounds and players got sick. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That'll be sent foul. So by the early 1900s, players started wearing white sanitary socks under brightly and dangerously dyed stirrup socks to avoid infection.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
I hence the name sanitary.
Exactly. 2-2 and a fly ball to center. Coming in Harris is going to play it on a hop. And it's a leadoff single for Spencer Steer. So the fashion choice of the white sanitary sock under the colored stirrup started because of out of necessity.
Yeah, every clubhouse you walk into, there's going to be a basket of sanitaries that really nobody wears anymore. We figured out how to dye socks without making them toxic. Right. But they're there. Most guys use them for a signed bat or some balls.
Here's Santiago Espinal. Ground ball to third, and it takes a nasty hop. Comes up and kicks off the shoulder of Riley. Shoots all the way out into left center field. Going first to third, Steer. And at first base, Espinal. Well, without that hop, you're thinking about a 5-4-3 double play. Instead, they're at the corners with no one out. And fortunately for Riley, that came up, got him in the shoulder, not in the face.
Yeah, you just don't see that happen to Riley much. I know there are some mixed reviews on the infield surface here. Some guys love it, some guys don't. Certainly looks pretty. But I've heard some guys complain about the hops here in Atlanta and how much the ball snakes in the grass. So that just makes it another layer of challenging to field these rocket ground balls off these guys' bats.
That'll go down as a base hit. That was hit so hard. And watching the replay, it looked like it came up and got him just above the wrist, not the shoulder. So now they're at the corners for Stevenson. No one out. 1-0 Braves. Pitch from Schwellenbach. Missed the inside corner. Yeah, split second there. He's thinking he got the ground ball that he needed to turn two. Now he's got a pitch out of a jam. Espinal's hit some balls right on the nose here in this series. 1-0 pitch. Stevenson swings and tips one into the mitt. Ball to strike now on Stevenson. He struck out Stevenson earlier. 1-1 fouled off. 1-2.
Your sock story has me reminiscing about a sock story I had in high school. Our team was red and black. Those were our colors. And so we had a pair of red socks and black socks. And one of my good friends brought the red socks, and he was pitching that night, and we were wearing black socks that night. So he had to correct that.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Stevenson. And he just missed with a cutter outside.
And this guy, he was really lovable. I don't know if he was the smartest guy on the team. He went and found a can of black spray paint and spray painted his red socks while they were on his legs. They went out and pitched with that on him.
2-2 pitch, and he got him looking right on the inside corner with a splitter. Speaking of paint, that was painted on the inside corner. One down in the inning. So he got wet paint on his leg.
So he said, hey, In between like the first and second innings, you go, hey, Steven, pull your socks down, look at your legs. And his legs were completely black. I think he's a lawyer now or something.
One down for Trevino. And Trevino takes a call strike. Yeah, the things we do that we think are saving us from embarrassment. 1-0 Braves, top of the fifth. Runners at the corners. 0-1. Beautiful pitch. Got a fastball over. He's in strikeout mode right now. Trying to limit contact with that runner at third. Trevino is 0-1 with a ground out to short. Righty-righty matchup. 0-2. In the dirt. Good place for it. That's right under the seat of Sean Murphy. He's got him scrambling looking for it. Oh, the runner's hold. Wave making its way around the ballpark. Counterclockwise around the right field foul pole. 1-2 on Trevino. Kickoff over to first base and back into the dive Espinal. Trevino batting 8th in the order. After Trevino, it will be Hines. 1-2. Line drive down the left field line, a fair ball. That'll put the Reds on the board. Kicks off the sidewall. Approaching to grab it now, Verdugo. And he sends it in. It's an RBI double by Trevino. And it's a 1-1 game at the top of the fifth inning.
Yeah, Spencer's got all the nasty stuff tonight. You know, we talked about the fastball that's a mile an hour harder than it usually is, but that was just a slider that spun in the middle of the plate. And no matter how good your stuff is, you leave it in the wrong spot, these guys are going to hit it hard.
Well, the infield's going to come in. Reese Hines batting 9th, but he's 1 for 1 with a double. Trying to give the Reds the lead. Hines swings and misses over the top of a good slider there. That's the one he was looking for.
Yeah, and that's a good strategy for a pitcher. If you mislocation with one or you don't execute it, come back and throw it the next pitch to show the other lineup that you're not scared of that pitch now.
0-1, reach and a miss. Another slider. Why not go there again a little bit further low and away? Let's see what he wants to dial up here. Way ahead of Hines, 0-2. Braves 1, Reds 1, top of the fifth. 0-2. Got him. And he went slider low and away. Found that weakness and just went on the attack.
And he's probably kicking himself saying, why couldn't I execute one of those to Trevino? I mean, all three of those were nasty. Late biting action down and away from the righty. So nice you swing at it thrice.
You have to bring that back out at some point. Back to the top of the order to TJ Friedel. Big moment in the game right here as Friedel takes the ball high. Well, Friedel tonight, a walk and a strikeout, but we know how dangerous he's been in this series. A couple of homers last night. And a base hit here would give the Reds at least a 1-run lead, maybe even a 2-run lead. 1-0 pitch. Comebacker out towards short. Caught by Allen, ranging to his left. Kind of flared it out there over second, and it floated out there long enough for Allen to squeeze, and that keeps the runner stranded at second and third. But the Reds score a run.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Braves fans, this is home team Brandon Leak. How well do you know us in the locker room? Your answer could win you a pair of Braves tickets during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
All right, into the bottom of the fifth inning here in Atlanta. Braves 1, Reds 1. And for the Braves, it'll be 6, 7, and 8 due up, trying to break the spell cast by Nick Lodolo. Lodolo has 4 straight strikeouts. He's retired 11 in a row. And after the Braves picked up 1 run in the first inning off of Lodolo, he's been on another level. Sean Murphy is 0 for 1 with a fly out to right field. First pitch he sees in for a called strike. Did you know that the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves, made with peppers, vinegar, and salt, and the perfect balance to make the food you're eating taste better? You know about it now. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. 0-1 check swing, and he did indeed go, says Chris Siegel, the first base umpire. Alongside Darren O'Day, Ben Ingram here with you. And the final game of this series. 0-2 to Murphy, missed high. Lodolo winds and brings a 1-2, and he missed low and inside.
You know, a couple innings ago, I was talking about how this is perfect pitching weather. Well, Nick Lodolo seems to like it too. His average fastball tonight up 1.6 miles an hour. Spencer Schwellenbach up almost a full mile an hour on his yearly average. So a good night for gas out there.
Yeah, they're both feeling good. 2-2 pitch. Off the end of the bat, foul into the second deck. I'm guessing you preferred pitching at night more than during the day.
Oh, absolutely.
Were you just banged up during the day? What happened the night before?
Well, I did like to have fun.
Still do. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's popped up towards foul territory into the lower bowl of the stadium.
Sometimes you do your best work when you're a little groggy, Ben. And if you weren't pitching well, that was doctor's orders. Go out and get a little fuzzy the next day so you're not worried about anything but getting off that mound. Just get me out of here.
Here's a 2-2 pitch to Sean Murphy. And Murphy swings and misses. Curveball fooled him. 5 straight strikeouts for Lodolo and 6 for the game.
Yeah, we talked about how his stuff is much like Chris Sale's, and those are the kind of swings we're used to seeing when Chris Sale is in the mound. That's Sean Murphy thinking it's a fastball the whole way, and then it's breaking towards his back foot. It's a really good pitch down and into a righty.
1 away for Eli White. It's a 1-1 game in the bottom of the 5th. Eli bunts up the first baseline. Lodolo springs off the mound. Bare hands. Throws high. Spencer Steer had to leap up off the back to keep it from going down the right field line. And Eli White is able to break the spell. He collects the base hit. It's the first Braves hit since the first inning.
Yeah, if you don't want to strike out, bunt the first pitch. And when you're that fast, it's hard to get you out. I think he would have been safe even if that was a good throw.
That ends a streak of 12 batters in a row sat down by Lodolo, 5 of which went down swinging. So now you got really good wheels at first base. Then draws the attention of Lodolo, who throws over. So not only do you get a man aboard, but also you get to send Lodolo into the stretch for the first time since the first inning.
Yeah, just another way, Eli White's got a big old tool bag. And the speed and ability to bunt for a hit is one of those tools.
There he goes. Pitch on the way. Got a good jump. Throw down by Trevino. One out the throw, not in time. Eli White able to steal second. Right ahead of a good throw from Jose Trevino.
Yeah, that was a great jump. I'm guessing Lodolo has a pretty obvious tell in his pickoff move. You know, that the first pickoff he showed Eli was not troubled by it at all. So these hitters know when he's going to the plate.
Eli now 3 for 4 in stolen bases this year. He's at second, one down. On 0-1 count on Harris. Pitch from Lodolo, and that's going to be shot down the right field line. A fair ball all the way into the corner. Braves take the lead. Harris still racing around the bags. Heading to third base, he goes in standing. RBI triple, and it's 2-1 Braves in the fifth.
Yeah, you mentioned how Lodolo was in a groove there out of the windup. And Eli White's bunt got him off his game, mislocated a slider there, and old Harry made him pay for a three-bagger.
That's Michael Harris's first triple of the year and the team's fourth triple this season. So the Braves retake the lead. Now the infield comes in. Runner at third, one down. First pitch on the way to Allen. And he missed the outside corner. Man, you love how that all started. A bunt base hit and a stolen base. And then a triple by Harris.
I'd love to see another bunt right here.
1-0 to Allen. High and outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, put the pressure on him.
Yeah, a little safety squeeze. You know, both these pitchers have been on their game.
That's a big run down there at third base, a way that Lodolo and Schwellenbach have been pitching tonight. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Bouncer out to third, but foul. Just behind Michael Harris. Nick Allen 0 for 1 with a fly out to center field. That worked just fine right here. Good speed at third base. Look to add on to the 2-1 lead. And the 2-1 lifted, foul ground, first base side. Spencer Steer under it, makes the catch. So a pop out and foul ground, 2 down. And back to the top of the order to Alex Verdugo. Verdugo is 0 for 2, couple of ground outs to shortstop. See if the third time's the charm for Verdugo versus Lodolo. And his first pitch in there for a called strike. Worked over a sinker. Verdugo batting .271. Base hit right here. He'd rake in his 8th RBI of the year. 0-1. Nothing wrong with that. Got a sinker over. Suddenly nothing in 2. Verdugo digging around in there, just shaking his head, disagreeing with the call of the last pitch by home plate umpire Brian Walsh. Harris a lead at third. And the 0-2 way outside. Tried to get him to chase, but that was across the right-hand batter's box. Well, you discussed before the game how you want to see the Braves bump up their productivity with runners in scoring position. Chance for that right here. 1-2 pitch. Good eye. Laid off that curveball away.
The Reds' third baseman, Espinal, is playing way over, almost playing shortstop. So that's allowing Michael Harris to get a generous lead. If any ball skitters away from Trevino here, Harry's going to score standing up.
He cuts loose the 2-2. Send down the left field line foul. Just an inside-out swing. Threw the barrel at it. Sent it down there by the tarp. Braves have gone 2 for 3 with runners in scoring position tonight. That makes them 6 for 46 in the series with runners in scoring position. Trying to boost that number right here. And again, the 2-2 to Verdugo. Two-hopper out to second. That'll be gloved by McLean. Lobs to first, and there's out number 3. But the Braves retake the lead. RBI triple by Michael Harris. We go to the top of the 6th inning. 2-1 Braves.
Hello.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Innings behind us. We go into the top of the 6th inning with the Braves leading the Reds 2-1. 2-3-4 coming up for Cincinnati with McLean, De La Cruz, and Lux. Hope you're having a great Thursday night. And it is great to have you with us on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network tonight. Matt McLean takes the first pitch strike alongside Darren O'Day and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you with a really good Thursday night crowd on Raisel Iglesias bobblehead night. Oh, one is outside. Did you get a look at that bobblehead?
I got one sitting right here, buddy.
That's a good-looking bobblehead. It's got Iglesias with his arms to the sky like he does after a successful save. 1-1 outside. Got him in that Friday night red Braves uniform on that bobblehead. I like that one. Here's the 2-1. And McLean sends one foul up into the second deck down the first base line.
I'll tell you what, as a player, you know, if you're a star, you're Matt Olson, Marcel, Riley, those guys, you get bobbleheads, you know, probably every year. But I got a bobblehead when I was in Baltimore, and I felt like I'd finally made it, you know, as a player.
Of course. 2-2 and a fly ball to deep center. Drifting back Harris. Looks up into the Atlanta sky. Makes a two-handed catch and one away. Yeah, you've really done something if you're a reliever and get a bobblehead night.
Yeah. It was actually a Star Wars themed bobblehead, which is apropos here in May, you know, May the 4th. And we have a Star Wars celebration going on here tonight. I've noticed a lot of themes. But anyways, it was Obi-Wan Kenobi. And it was actually pretty. I'll bring you one.
Do you have like a hooded robe and lightsaber, all that?
Both of those.
De La Cruz takes a called strike.
I'll bring one in. He can hang out here in the booth.
That'd be a good luck charm.
Flick him whenever you're mad.
0-1 pitch. Don't tell that to J-Chad. He'll be flicking it all the time. He'll ring that thing like a bell. 1-1 on De La Cruz. 1-1 fouled off. Is there any teammate you've ever had who is a bigger Star Wars fan than Luke Jackson? I remember him coming out to the theme song.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. De La Cruz fouls one off. So he'd have loved getting a bobblehead with him wearing a Star Wars costume.
Yeah, he really leaned into the Luke Skywalker thing.
Braves 2, Reds 1, top of the 6th. 1-2 to De La Cruz. Missed tying outside. De La Cruz 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Schwellenbach brings it. Missed outside. Not a bad idea with that splitter, but a 3-2 count now on Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah, that splitter is what he struck him out on in the first inning. He's trying to get him that. He spoiled a really good one 2 pitches ago. See if he goes back there full count.
3-2. Went low and in with a splitter, but that's ball 4. And that's just the second walk allowed by Schwellenbach. Folks, Napa is a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves. With America's largest network of parts and care, Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. I'm just picturing J-Chad with your bobblehead. Here comes Rick Kranitz. Rafael Montero getting loose on the Braves bullpen. Chance to take a look at the Saya scoreboard tonight. Multiple finals already. Tigers all over the Rockies, 10-2. That was a final from Denver. Here's another blowout. The Royals, who have been red hot lately. Royals blanked the White Sox 10-0. Red Sox beat the Rangers 5-0. And the Twins over the Orioles 5-2. Those are all the finals to this point. A few other ball games underway. The Tigers and the Rockies are in the second game of their doubleheader. I mentioned that the Tigers won game 1 10-2. They're leading 11-1 in game 2. Oh. So they're just hammering the Rockies. Meanwhile, the Rays have a 2-1 lead on the Phillies. That game's in the top of the 6th. Then later tonight, Diamondbacks host the Dodgers. Angels at home against the Blue Jays. There's the pitch on the way to Gavin Lux from Spencer Schwellenbach. I'll pick off of it at first base. De La Cruz standing. Those scores delivered to you by Saya LTL Freight, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves. De La Cruz always a threat to run. He has 1 steal in this series. Bluffs there. And the first pitch, a curveball for a called strike. Ellie De La Cruz led the league in stolen bases last season as he totaled 67 steals. 0-1 punched out towards right center, in for a base hit. De La Cruz around second, and he will sprint to third and go in standing. It's a 1-out single by Gavin Lux. So a walk and a single, and the Reds have him in the corners, and 2 down for Spencer Steer. Braves have been warming up Montero. 91 pitches for Schwellenbach. Steer singled and scored in the 5th inning. That's been the only run of the game thus far for the Reds. 1 down, runners at first and third. Pitch to Steer, and that'll be sent foul up into the second deck down the right field line.
I'm sure that was a tough choice for Brian Snitker. Pretty tempting to bring Montero in. Righties only hitting .080 off of him. So it's a big at bat here in the 6th inning with the righty Steer in the box.
Really big moment in the game right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bouncer taken by Schwellenbach to second. There's one. Ozzie to first. Double play. Spencer once again outstanding defensively and started the 1-4-3 double play and closes the window on the Reds in the top of the 6th inning. That's terrific. And the Reds denied. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 2-1 Braves.
Shooting drills. A coach who knows the game can teach their team how to improve.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
And when it comes to home improvement needs delivered right to your door, the Home Depot is how doers get more done.
We want to send you to see a game at Truist Park. Listen for your chance to win a pair of tickets weekday afternoons during our 4 o'clock hour on Chuck and Chernoff on 680 The Fan.
2-1 Braves into the bottom of the 6th inning. And after making a great defensive play in the top of the inning, trying to take that momentum into the bottom, pick up another run or two, here's Austin Riley. He leads it off in the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. First pitch swinging, popped up. Shallow center, TJ Friedel coming in. He camps out and parachutes into his glove, 1 down. It's the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. And if the Braves go deep this inning, our contestant, Uhuru Carlton from East Point, Georgia, will win $3,400. And if you'd like to enter for your chance to win at least $1,000 from the Georgia Lottery, just visit 680thefan.com/GA Lottery. Georgia Lottery, today could be the day. Ozuna takes the ball outside, so we're pulling for Uhuru Carlton in East Point. That's the best name we've had in that competition all year. 1-0 pitch, sent foul into the seats. By the way, I got a tweet in between innings. Let's see. Yeah, this is from JR. And he sent me the eBay site where your bobblehead is for sale. 1-1 fouled back.
No. Is it free? Are they giving it away free?
It's going to blow your mind. It's a 2-for-1. You can get the Baltimore Orioles Trey Mancini, Darren O'Day Star Wars bobblehead figurines. And Mancini's got a robot and a lightsaber. You got a robe on. You're throwing a ball. You can get the 2 of them for $130.
All right.
How about that? There's the 1-2, popped up, sent foul. Basically, that's Trey Mancini for about $125 and Darren for $4.
Don't be mean, Ben. Don't be mean. I was just about to say, my card's on eBay. It's like the shipping and handling costs more than the card.
It's been viewed 19 times in the last 24 hours.
Oh, it's hot.
Ball and 2 strikes on Ozuna. 2-1 Braves in the 6th. 1-2, he lunges and misses at a curveball. 7 strikeouts now for Nick Lodolo. Two down for Matt Olson. Still pulling for Uhuru Carlton.
How do you spell that, Ben?
That was slow outside. Y-U-H-U-R-U.
Okay.
I assume that's how it's pronounced. Let's see if Matt can make a winner out of Uhuru. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Swung on, missed, 1-1. Two runs on 4 hits, no errors for the Braves. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Reds. 1-1, hit in the air to right field, and that's going to lay down. Humpback liner that he put out there in front of Reese Hines. And a 2-out single for Matt Olson.
I love that there. I mean, Lodolo's got it all going. You know, we don't see Marcel take many bad swings, and that last one he struck out on was very un-Ozuna-like. And Matt, being a lefty in their battle against Lodolo and still able to get a knock is pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. 2 down for Ozzie. Ozzie part of that double play in the top of the inning. Ozzie, big swing and a miss at a curveball. Spun him around down there in the right-hand batter's box. Braves got one in the first and another in the fifth. And the Reds scored their one run in the fifth inning as well. Ozzie open stance in the right-hand batter's box. 0-1 from Lodolo. Ground ball out to third. Fair ball. Backhanded on the line by Espinal. Long throw. And they got him on a close play. Pretty solid play by Santiago Espinal. And the Braves get nothing in the bottom of the sixth. We play on to the seventh. 2-1 Braves.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
This is John Michaels. Don't miss Atlanta Braves today and your chance to win a pair of Braves tickets every weekday morning on the Locker Room during our 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
Braves 2, Reds 1 as we transfer into the 7th inning of action here. Spencer Schwellenbach's grabbing some pine and dugout. A well-deserved rest after he went 6 innings pitched, 5 hits. 1 run, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Was pretty efficient tonight. Did a great job working out of jams with his right arm and his cat-like fielding reflexes. On to pitch after him now, right-hander Rafael Montero. This is his 14th appearance of the season. Did pitch Tuesday against the Reds.
There to greet him, Santiago Espinal. First pitch he sees, misses outside. Really nice night for Spencer Schwellenbach. And I'll be honest, you mentioned the 6 strikeouts that he had. Really good stuff. But I guarantee I know his favorite parts of this game tonight. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's low and outside. The 2 great defensive plays he made.
Yeah. And the double play he made to finish last inning was ridiculous. He was falling towards the plate and still had the arm strength to get it to second. Just, again, another play that not many pitchers in the league will make.
He got rid of it so quickly. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Espinal. In the air towards left center field. Long way to go for Harris. Racing to his right. And he's able to run it down out in left center field. Tracked that ball very well. 1 down. Lyon Richardson, right-hander, now tossing for the Reds. Speaking of great defensive plays, that was tracked so perfectly by Michael Harris. 1 down to the top of the 7th for Tyler Stevenson. By the way, happy birthday out there to big Braves fan Tim Crow, 70 years old tonight. And listening to the Braves this evening. There's a ball low and outside. So a happy birthday to Tim. Hopefully a Braves victory for him. Ball and no strikes, and the pitch on the way to Stevenson. And there's a ball low. 2 balls and no strikes. Got to see a really good outing out of Montero the other night. And you and I discussed prior to the game how strong the bullpen has been here lately. Here's the 2-0 and a called strike.
Yeah, it really seems like these guys are starting to find their spots in the bullpen. Everybody's settling into their roles. It really helps the reliever to know what situation they're going to pitch in.
2-1, tipped in the mitt, 2-2.
You mentioned Montero is only allowing an .080 average to righties. There's a run of 4 righties here at the bottom of the Cincinnati lineup. So we'll see if Terry Francona, the Red skipper, wants to make any moves here in the 7th.
Montero peering up at the top of his glove. And the 2-2 to Stevenson, low and outside.
And that dominance of righties surprised me. His best off-speed pitch is that splitter. And so that works against lefties and righties and tends to be better against lefties.
3-2. Low and outside, a one-out walk. Stevenson was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, but now he's aboard for Jose Trevino. Coming up in between innings, it'll be the 7th inning stretch, which is brought to you by the Warrior Alliance, going to bat for veterans and their families by helping them navigate success after military service. To learn more, go to thewarrioralliance.org. Blake Dunn will come along and pinch run for Stevenson. Seen Blake Dunn a couple of times in this series, playing corner outfield slots, and now on to pinch run. Braves have turned 2 double plays in the game. They'd love another one right here. Pitch to Trevino. Strike. Braves have Dylan Lee tossing in the bullpen. 2-1 Braves, top of the 7th. 0-1 pitch. Low and outside with a fastball. Montero's got to get it on track here. He's facing the bottom of the order. Got a 1-run lead. Doesn't want to continue to fall behind. Dunn leaning at first. Gets the attention of Montero. They throw over. That was close. And Olsen looks to the dugout as if to say, I don't know, you might want to take a peek at that. Snit looking over his back shoulder. Getting the sign from Walt Weiss if they want to challenge this or not. And they do. This will be challenged. And we're watching a replay right now. They might have gotten him. That tag hit the right shoulder of Dunn as he was going back in with a head-first slide.
Challenging the safe call at first base.
And you might as well challenge. Go ahead and use that challenge. Rest of the game, you can request crew chief reviews.
Yeah, it wasn't a particularly good throw, but Matt Olson, used to picking the ball out of the dirt, had no problem with the bounce throw.
Just need the right angle. He was leaning right, the throw went over, and the tag got him in the right shoulder as he was reaching for the bag with his right hand. But with the angles that we've seen, I'm not seeing anything clear and convincing to overturn. That's not to say that they didn't get him. We just don't have the angle. But they might. Let's hear from Alan Porter.
After review, call in the field stands. Runner is safe.
Ball stands, and that's to be expected. Just needed a better angle of that play. But it was worth a try. So Dunn at first, 1 down, a 1-1 count on Jose Trevino. 2-1 Braves, top of the 7th. Trevino with an RBI double last time he came to the plate. 1-1 pitch, line drive. That is a fair ball again down the left field line. Kicks off the sidewall, out to Verdugo. Dunn gets the stop sign at third. And that ball is sent in and caught at third base by Riley. That's exactly what he did 2 innings ago. And the thing is, Riley was ready for it. He's right over by the line, and that still got between Riley and the line. He put it right over the chalk. And now Brian Snitker walking out there to have a word with Alan Porter. Probably to check if that was really a fair or foul ball put in play. And they continue to chat. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game, live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
Well, Porter watched it go over the bag, and then he had to jump out of the way of it. So I think they wanted to make sure, look, you were jumping out of the way. You sure you could see that? Now the infield is in. Runners at second and third. Pitch to Reese Hines right down the middle of the plate for a strike.
I seem to remember that foul balls in front of the umpires are non-reviewable. You know, if it gets past them into the outfield, you can review it. But if it's in front of them, maybe I'm wrong there, but.
0-1 pitch outside, 1-1.
But yeah, he was fighting for his life there.
Yeah.
That one would have stung.
Made a pretty athletic move just to get out of the way. 1-1 on Hines, who's 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. 1-1 pitch, bounced to slider, 2 balls and a strike. That was in the dirt, knocked down by Murphy. Montero trying to protect a 1-run lead in the top of the 7th. He could really use a strikeout of Hines. That or a pop-up on the infield. Righty-righty matchup. Montero deals the 2-1, and he missed low it inside with a splitter. Trevino at second, Dunn at third. 3-1 pitch. And there is ball 4 outside. Missed with a fastball. And that'll be the final bullet fired by Montero. Here comes Brian Snitker, and he's going to go to the lefty Dylan Lee, face the lefty stick of T.J. Friedel. And he'll be coming on to the bases loaded and just 1 down. Braves have a 2-1 lead in the 7th, and they make the Arrow Exterminators call to the bullpen. Make the right call and protect your home or business from pests by calling 888-GO-ARROW.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Faster. See all their tractors online at yanmartractor.com. That's yanmartractor.com.
Engineers, planners, and developers, do you have a project that needs a cultural resources survey? Contact Wiregrass Archaeological Consultants at diggingintothepast.com. That's diggingintothepast.com.
Finn here. Don't miss Atlanta Braves Today and your chance to win a pair of Brave tickets every weekday morning in the locker room during the 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
Top of the 7, Braves leading it 2-1. The bases are full of Reds after Rafael Montero struggled a little bit in the top of the inning. On to relieve him, the man looking to put out the fire, Dylan Lee, and here are the important numbers. Dylan has retired 14 out of the 15 first batters he's faced and stranded 5 out of 6 inherited runners. He's got 3 out there, as I mentioned, bases loaded, big spot in this game.
Well, he pitched last night, but he did not face T.J. Friedel. Bases loaded, 1 out. First pitch on the way to Friedel, and he gets ahead of him with a fastball for a strike. Friedel has never had an at-bat versus Dylan Lee. Sacks packed full of Reds on the 0-1 pitch. Check swing. They appeal. Strike 2. Went to the slider. No argument from Friedel. He stands there nodding his head, knowing he went. At an 0-2 count on Friedel. See if he can get another slider by him. After Friedel, it's McLean. This is the top of their order. And a golden opportunity for the Reds. 0-2 pitch. A little bit low and outside with a slider. Pretty good idea, though.
Yeah, Friedel does not chase or swing and miss much, so this would be a huge strikeout. Hard one to get.
Kind of squats low there in the left-hand batter's box. 1-2 from Lee. Missed outside with a slider. That slider, his best pitch. And it's a left-on-left matchup. Lee bent at the waist, arms swinging by his side, now straightens. 2-2, here it comes. And he bounced a slider, great save by Murphy. That bounced 4 feet in front of the plate. Overcooked that one, so.
Yeah, saved the run there. Murph is one of the very best blocking catchers in the league. The brick wall back there.
Massive pitch in this game coming right here. Lee trying to protect the 2-1 lead, but the bases loaded for the Reds and 1 out. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive into right field, a fair ball. Coming in to score, Dunn. Right behind him, Trevino. Now he holds. And they go station to station. It's a tie game on the RBI single by T.J. Friedel. Pretty impressive at bat by Friedel, falling behind 0-2, then laying off of 3 straight. Then he went up to find that one.
Yeah, that's another elevated pitch. He's putting good wood on. I think the scouting report for him right now is you got to get him out in the bottom of the zone. He's hitting the ball hard whenever it's in the top half.
Now it's McLean, 1 down, and a tie game. Pitch to McLean, and a called strike. 2 runs on 7 hits for the Reds, 2 runs on 5 hits for the Braves. Got to limit this damage. Need another double play. Braves have turned 2 in the game. 0-1 in the dirt, smothered a slider. Ball to strike on McLean. McLean is 0 for 3. He lined into a double play back in the first inning. And he's hitting 164 on the season. Lee's 1-1 to the plate. Swing and a miss. Waved at a changeup. Got to get McLean. Ellie De La Cruz lurking in the on-deck circle. Meanwhile, Lee straightens. And is 1-2 to the plate in the dirt. Went with another change there. Well, this is really where you trust your catcher, isn't it?
It sure is.
Thinking about those sliders.
You got to trust that he's putting the right fingers down. Dylan does have a good changeup. He just doesn't use it all that much because his slider is so good.
Is 2-2. Got him. Fastball elevated up and away. So there's a big second out. But now you have to face the most dangerous man in their order, and there's no place to put him. Ellie De La Cruz is 0 for 2 with a walk in this game. He has faced Lee 3 times previously, and he's 0 for 3 in his career with a strikeout. And that includes last night when he flied out to right field. De La Cruz takes a ball low and inside. Well, a couple of base hits in this inning for the Reds, but what's killed the Braves are the walks of this inning. 2 of them. Lee trying to keep the game tied. 1-0 pitch. A ball low. 2 balls, no strikes. They have Friedel at first. Hines at second, Trevino at third. And a 2-0 count for Ellie De La Cruz. 2-0 pitch and a called strike. Change up over the inside corner. Not what he was looking for on 2-0, was it?
Yeah, I don't think so. Especially it was a cutting changeup.
2-1 pitch. Swung on, missed. Went with gas there. Blew it by him. And now the biggest pitch of the game coming up right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. He certainly doesn't want to go full. Need a really good pitch. Here it comes. And he just missed with a slider low that looked like a perfect pitch. Now the Braves dugout barking at him. Watching the replay of that pitch, that's a missed call by Brian Walsh. He had the zone. So now the merry-go-round will spin here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Here's the pitch. Swung on, missed. Strike 3. Got him with a slider, and the game remains tied. Dylan Lee keeps the bases loaded and doesn't allow more than the 1 run. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning in a 2-2 game.
Hey, Braves fans, spring and warm weather are officially here, and you know what that means. Bugs, termites, mosquitoes, ants, and roaches will be out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Arrow Exterminators to keep your home pest-free inside and out. Arrow Exterminators protects homes and businesses and is the official pest control provider of Truist Park and the Atlanta Braves, so you know that you're getting the best from the best. To set up a free pest inspection, call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com. That's 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
TruistPark.com. Give me directions to Truist Park.
Getting directions. Would you like to add a racetrack freeze blast to your route?
Oh, yes, please.
Updating route. Now getting on fast track.
Amazing.
Don't let a pregame pit stop slow you down. Take the racetrack route and get on the fast track to game day with a cold, refreshing freeze blast. Racetrack, proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Great teams win with smart plays. Just like great businesses win with Saia LTL Freight. As the exclusive freight and logistics company of the Atlanta Braves, Saia brings nationwide customer-first service that delivers every time. Need to move shipments across the country? Saia covers all the bases, coast to coast, to keep your business running smoothly. Make Saia part of your starting lineup. Visit Saia.com. That's SAIA.com.
Thank you, DoubleTree Suites by Hilton at the Battery Atlanta, for being a preferred hotel of the Atlanta Braves. Conveniently located within walking distance to the Atlanta Braves Stadium. Book your next stay at the DoubleTree Suites by Hilton at the Battery Atlanta.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Rolling into the bottom of the seventh, score remains tied 2-2 after some brilliant relief pitching by Dylan Lee. 2 huge strikeouts with the bases juiced to keep the game knotted at 2. Nick Lodolo's day is done. On to relieve him, right-hander Lyon Richardson. That's spelled Lyon. He's a 25-year-old right-hander. Only has 3 games on the season and only 8 in his career. So big spot for him. Did take the loss in Tuesday night's game.
Yeah, gave up that base hit to Marcelo Zuna. Here's Sean Murphy. First pitch to Murphy. He'll miss outside. Hey, by the way, we were talking about your bobblehead earlier. A listener heard us talking about it, found the ad on eBay, bought it.
Yes.
Chris bought your bobblehead.
Thanks, Chris.
There's a 1-0 pitch on the way to Murphy. And for a called strike.
That's awfully nice of Chris.
He said it was a real steal. It's a 2-2 game in the bottom of the 7th. Murphy 0 for 2. Murphy out in front. Sends a curveball foul. Alongside Darren O'Day, Ben Ingram here with you. Final game of this series. This is a 4-game series. Braves 1 game, won 4-0. Won the next night 2-1 in extra innings. Lost last night 4-3. Another tight ball game here tonight. 1-2 to Murphy. Low and outside. Good eyelid off a curve. Two to Murphy. That'll be swung on and tipped into the mitt of Jose Trevino for strike 3. 1 out in the 7th. Folks, did you know that the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? It's a double play for your mouth. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. One out of the 7th inning for Eli White, who's 1 for 2. Bunted for a base hit, scored a run, takes a strike. It was his bunt base hit that got the Braves going in the 5th inning. Prior to that, Nick Lodolo, their starter, had retired 12 in a row. 0-1 to Eli. Called strike, change up on the outside corner. By that inning, he put down a bunt and reached on a bunt single. Then he stole second and scored on a triple by Michael Harris. And that's the last time the Braves notched a run. 0-2 pitch. Will miss low, 1-2. Lyon Richardson ready to bring the 1-2 pitch. Here it is to White. He sends it out to first. Nice backhand pick by Spencer Steer. Feeds his pitcher Richardson, who wins the race to the bag. 3-1 put out. 2 down here in the 7th inning for Michael Harris.
Yeah, Richardson, I mentioned he's only got 8 career games. And, you know, the Reds bullpen had to cover 6 innings last night, right? Because Hunter Green left the game with a groin injury. So a bit surprising to see him in this game here with that limited experience. But he's got a nice assortment of off-speed stuff. I don't know if we've seen a true fastball yet. It's a lot of change-ups and curveballs, a lot of trickery. He's got really good action on it.
It's almost like, hey, you want to pitch in the big leagues? Yeah. We're throwing you right into the deep end right here.
Tie game, bottom of the seventh. Here you go.
Lyon Richardson, right-hander. Lots of ink on his arms. He's got a full sleeve tattoo on his left arm. There's Michael Harris to the plate. First pitch to Michael, then zips over for a call strike. Fastball 96.
That's a pretty good fastball.
2 apiece, bottom of the seventh. Base is empty, 2 down. And Harris dribbles one foul on the first base line. Pierce Johnson has been tossing in the Braves bullpen. And if he's called upon for the 8th, he would be facing Lux, Steer, and Espinal, middle of the Reds order. The 0-2 to Harris. And he missed a little bit high with a sinker. Reds got a great line from their starter, Nick Lodolo. 6 innings, 2 runs, no walks, 7 strikeouts. 1-2 fouled back. And now up to the bullpens. And I'd say that this pitching matchup that we got tonight, Darren, Lodolo and Schwellenbach, was a dandy.
Yeah, it sure was. Both of those guys really on top of their game tonight. Lodolo went on a run where he struck out, I think, 5 consecutive before Eli's bunt hit.
Right. 1-2 to Harris. Off the plate, 2-2.
And 2 pretty stout bullpens. So you got to scratch and claw for a run here to get this win.
Harris steadies the bat. 2-2 pitch. He swings and hits a missile up the middle. Base hit into right center field. Harris takes a big turn around first. Now drops the anchor right there. And heads back to the bag. 2-out single for Harris, who's 2 for 3 in the game.
Yeah, that was another changeup from Richardson. Just a little bit elevated. Harry hits it hard. Nice swing by Michael.
A couple of good at-bats for Michael Harris. Now looking for some 2-out magic here in the bottom of the 7th. Nick Allen is 0 for 2. Flat out to center, popped out to first. First pitch he sees. Bends his knees, took a curveball high. That ball game down in Tampa getting tight. Rays leading the Phillies 5-4 in the top of the 8th inning. Pick off to first, and Harris goes back in with a dive. That'd be really nice for the Rays to win that game and have the Braves win here, pick up a game on the Phillies. Braves enter the action tonight 4 games back of the Phillies for second place in the East, and 6 games back of the Mets, who are off tonight. Mets 10 games over 500. 1-0 stroked in the air to deep left center field, but Gavin Lux time to run to his left and make a little hop in the air catch in left center field. And that's the 3rd out, so nothing happening for the Braves in the 7th. Nothing decided yet. We go to the 8th inning.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the 3rd 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Let's see if we can figure out the problem.
Top of the 8th inning here at Truist. Score still knotted at 2. Dylan Lee gets some much-deserved rest after those 2 strikeouts to end the last inning. On to relieve him, the right-hander Pierce Johnson, and he is on a heater. Each of his last 7 appearances have been scoreless, dating all the way back to April 19th. He's pitched in 14 games with 16 strikeouts in just 13 innings pitched.
Yeah, he's been on a great roll. Now facing Gavin Lux in the top of the 8th. First pitch he sees, a ball outside. It's the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. And if Pierce Johnson can strike out the side, Jarrell McDonald will be the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar utility terrain vehicle. 1-0 pitch. Check swing, foul ball, 1-1. Enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV and to be entered for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season. Yanmar, built together, back longer. And we're pulling for Jarrell McDonald tonight. Ball to strike on Gavin Lux. 2-2 game in the 8th. And the pitch on the way from Pierce Johnson. After a lengthy pause. Here it comes. Missed high. I know you've been going over some of these numbers for Pierce Johnson. What has he tightened up to be so good here lately?
Yeah, I think well, it was a couple road trips ago I was working. It looked like he really figured out the break on his curveball. And, you know, he loves that pitch. He relies on it so much.
2-1 fouled back. There's a cutter there.
Yeah, so he's throwing that curveball 69% of the time this season. And I think what he did is he figured out how to get the break more, you know, up and down as to right to left. So he had more vertical break on it. And really that's when it changes planes quickly, hitters really struggle to hit it.
2-2 pitch. Ground ball foul by the Braves dugout.
And it's got to be a good pitch if you're throwing it 70% of the time. But we've talked about this many times. His mid-80s curveball, it's a unicorn. You just don't see curveballs that hard. And when he's got it breaking like he does right now, he's in good shape.
See if he can break off a good one here. 2-2. In the air to right field. Eli White coming in, making a chest-high catch. That was hit pretty hard, but directly to Eli White. And 1 away in the 8th inning. No winner in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning, but Jarrell McDonald, thank you so much for being out there and playing. 1 down here in the 8th. Braves in the bottom of the inning will have the top of the order coming up.
And Pierce has now retired 23 consecutive batters. I'll tell you a little bit more about that on the other side of this pitch.
Here it is to Spencer Steer. Strike.
You know, relievers can't throw no-hitters, right? So we have these little personal no-hitters where we're trying to get to 27.
Really?
Yeah, I blew it at 26. Blew it. Eric Ibar got me. And the only person that knew about that stat or cared was me. And he got me on 26.
Here comes the 0-1 to Spencer Steer. Fouled back. So Pierce knows he's had 23 in a row set down.
I don't know if Pierce is as vain and petty as me. So he might. I mean, he knows he's pitching well.
Okay.
You know, and at some point,
he might not want to know.
I think he's probably checked. I would guess he has.
0-2. Here it is to Steer. Tipped into the mitt for strike 3. 24 in a row.
Yeah, nice fastball right at the top of the zone. Really complements that hard-breaking curveball. I think if Pierce can trust that fastball and an occasional cutter just to show those hitters something else, he can take it to a whole new level.
2 up and 2 down. Here's Santiago Espinal. Espinal has 1 hit tonight. Hits 1 in the air towards left center field. Michael Harris racing to his right, makes the catch. He made the catch, and Verdugo went sliding out of the way behind him. Points for style for Alex. Had a great job by Harris making the catch.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, outdoor and home essentials, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online now through May 14th. Not a rewards member? Join for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side.
IntoThePast.com.
Digging, grading, tilling, and mowing. All in a day's work with Yanmar, the tractor that works as hard as you do. Discover new possibilities at YanmarTractor.com.
Don't miss Tom Glavine and his Hall of Fame insight every Monday afternoon at 3:30 during Chuck and Chernoff on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
Getting late in this one. It's a 2-2 game into the bottom of the 8th. Here's Alex Verdugo to lead it off for the Braves. Top of the Braves order. First pitch you see zips over for a called strike. It's still Lyon Richardson on the mound, right-hander for the Reds. He faced 4 batters in the 7th, gave up a 2-out single. That was it. 0-1 pitch, ground ball out to second. To his left and scooping McLean. And he throws to first base. And gets Verdugo, who's now 0 for 4. 1 out for Austin Riley. Braves have Raisel Iglesias warming up in the bullpen. So whether it's a tie game or the Braves have a small lead, you'd likely see Iglesias. Austin scored all the way back in the first inning. 1 for 3 with a double. Way outside with the first pitch. Braves got 1 in the first and 1 in the 5th. And the Reds scored 1 in the 5th and 1 in the 7th. 2 runs on 7 hits for the Reds, 2 runs on 6 hits for the Braves. Neither team with an error. 1 out to Riley. A little roller up the third base line. Pouncing on it, Trevino spins and fires and gets the out of Riley. A little swing and bunt up the third base line and 2 down.
Trevino really pounced on that one. He's you don't get a platinum patch on your glove and your chest protector for nothing. He's a pretty good defensive catcher, and to me, it looks like he's lost a couple spare pounds, so moving pretty good here tonight.
Yeah, and he was shielded from it for a second with Riley in his way.
Yeah, he was.
2 down for Ozuna. Ball low and outside. 2 very quick outs by Lyon Richardson in the bottom of the 8th. 1-0 pitch and a curveball over for a strike right on the outside corner. Richardson has been pretty impressive. Ozuna got the base hit versus Richardson the other night down the left field line to win the game, and he pulls one foul here over by the tarp. That was in the 10th inning the other night, as he rattled one in the corner down the left field line to drive in Verdugo, and the Braves 1-10. Now looking for a 2-out base hit. 1-2, and he hits one in the air to left field. Gavin Lux plays it on a hop. Looper out there by Ozuna, so he sees Lyon Richardson pretty well. 2-out single extends the inning for Matt Olson.
All right, here we go. I like this matchup. I mentioned Richardson's been throwing a lot of changeups. You leave a changeup middle down to Matt Olson, you might just be asking the umpire for a new ball afterwards. You got to be real careful down there.
Got a pinch runner in Stuart Fairchild at first base. That makes you think of the ball game the other night when Fairchild came along to run in the 9th inning and scored on the double by Michael Harris. Got great wheels. He's a former Red. Got a big lead at first base. First pitch to Olson. And a called strike. Change up on the outer third. Game tied at 2. 0-1 pitch, outside 1-1. That second changeup nowhere near. That first one looked pretty juicy. 1-1 for Olsen. Looking to catch a spark right here. 1-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at a fastball. Stuart Fairchild just hoping for any kind of contact to find a hole, or he can be cut loose over there at first base, be off to the races. Right fielder Reese Hines playing very deep and right. Big lead at first by Fairchild. 1-2 to Olsen. Swung on, miss. Got a change up by him for strike 3. And that ends the bottom of the 8th. Braves got a 2-out single by Ozuna. Nothing beyond that. We go to the top of the 9th, still tied at 2.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop.
That's Simply Sport CBD, your partner in peak performance.
Get the latest Braves news while you work every weekday between 10 and 2 with Nick Cellini and me, Chris Domino, on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
Braves 2, Reds 2 as we go into the top of the 9th inning. Pierce Johnson, beautiful. Top of the 8th. On to relieve him, right-hander Raisel Iglesias. Going back to his last 4 appearances, have been absolutely nails. 4 innings pitched, 2 hits, and 8 combined strikeouts. Still sporting a 4.5 ERA from his little bit of a rough start, but working his way back down into the, I'm going to guess, the low 2s, which is where he belongs.
Here's his first pitch to Blake Dunn. Got a called strike on him. This thing coming down to the wire. I mean, we're tied all the way across. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors for both teams. Pitch to Dunn. Takes a big hack and a miss. Dunn came along to pinch run for Tyler Stevenson. In the 7th inning, he scored. That's the last time the Reds scored. This is his first at bat. 0-2 pitch. And a changeup misses a little bit low. 1-2.
Yeah, this is just the continuation of a scrappy series. Only 14 combined runs in the first 3 games. 4 here today, so hard fought.
1-2. Just missed with a slider. Tried to find the outside corner. Count even 2-2 on Blake Dunn, a 155 hitter. 2-2 pitch. Outside 3-2. Doesn't want to walk the leadoff man. Dunn has a little bit of pop, 1 homer this season. Payoff pitch on the way. Bouncer to first, gloved on 1 big bounce by Olsen. Takes to the bag himself, 1 away. One out for Jose Trevino. And the good news about Trevino coming to the plate here, there's nobody on base. He's been wearing out the left field line tonight. 2 doubles for him.
Yeah, he's seen it well. Batting .339 off right-handers this season, the top mark in the league.
Iglesias back to work, and he hits a fly ball to right center field. Eli White can't get there and bounces by him, goes to the base of the wall. Trevino's going to cruise into second with his third double of the game, and he's spraying it all over the place tonight. Finding the gap in right center. Jumped on the first pitch, and he represents the go-ahead run for the Reds in the top of the ninth inning.
The one good thing about having him on base is he doesn't run very well. If he could run at all, he would have scored in that seventh inning. I don't know if you remember, the third base coach held him. So he's a base clogger out there.
And they're going to pinch run for him because of that.
There
Jacob Hurtubise is out there now for the Reds. Here's Reese Hines, 200 hitter, right-handed hitter. First pitch he sees, cuts it loose, missed a slider. Iglesias glance to second. 0-1. Chase hit a miss by Hines. Good slider. Hurtubise, the runner at second. Iglesias really needs a strikeout. Top of the order coming up next. 0-2 to Hines. And he launches one to deep left field. Verdugo going to give chase to the wall, over his head, over the wall, and a two-run home run by the guy batting ninth. Reese Hines with his first home run of the year, and he sends it over the left field wall to shock the Braves and make it a 4-2 Reds lead. Hines with some power last season, his first year in the big leagues, hit 5 homers. But his first of the year this year, tagged over the left field wall. So the 8 and 9 hitters doing damage here in the top of the ninth. There's T.J. Friedel. Pitch misses high. Well, you hate that regardless of the count, but especially when you had him 0-2, Darren.
Yeah, that's earlier in the game. Hines waved at 3 consecutive sliders from Schwellenbach.
1-0 to Friedel. Ground ball squibbed out to short. Charging, scooping and firing Allen. Tough play. Good pick by Olson. That ball had some English on it en route to Allen. He made a late adjustment just to get leather on it. And 2 down after the 6-3 putout.
So, yeah, Hines whiffed at 3 consecutive sliders. That's what Iggy was trying to do there. But that last one was just a meatball. I mean, center cut.
4-2 Reds, top of the ninth. 2 down from Matt McClain. And McClain hits a hard shot just past a diving Riley, ticked off his glove and rolls into left field. 2-out single by McClain. So that's now a double, a homer, and a single here in the inning against Iglesias. Iglesias looked good the other night. He came on and got the win in that 2-1 victory Tuesday night in extra innings. But right now his former team treating him pretty rudely here in the ninth inning. Here's Ellie De La Cruz, and De La Cruz sends one foul. Iglesias was a Red for 6 seasons. Had 106 saves as a Red before going to the Angels for a short time, and then to Atlanta. There's a called strike on De La Cruz. Scott Blewett now tossing in the Braves bullpen. Well, 2 to De La Cruz. Runner goes, pitches a ball, no throw down. Feet first slide into second by Matt McClain. Going to be a hard row to hoe for the Braves in the bottom of the ninth. Got to keep that run from scoring at second. 1-2 low and outside. It is indeed a steal from McClain. 4-2 Reds, top of the ninth. They're trying to get out of here with a split in this 4-game tilt. 2-2 low and in. Almost hit him in the back foot with a fastball. De La Cruz 0 for 3 with a walk. Here's the payoff pitch from Raisel Iglesias. Quickly glanced to second, now to the plate, and he struck him out looking. Got a sinker over. But damage done by the Reds. A 2-run home run by Rhys Hines. And the Reds will carry a 4-2 lead to the bottom of the ninth.
Meanwhile, at Xfinity. Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
How do we respond to lowball offers from with bigger jackpots more often and get to dreaming bigger? Only from the Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day.
Hey, folks, we in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is home team Brandon Leak reminding you that a pair of tickets are up for grabs during the 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Bottom of the ninth, Braves trailing by 2. The score is 4-2 Reds. On to pitch tonight for the Reds, Graham Ashcraft, right-hander.
The lights are still flickering. Pitch misses low and inside. They had the lights flickering in between. There we go. Oh, I don't think anybody even noticed. New catcher is Austin Wynns. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Ozzie Albies. Pitch misses high, 2-0. Need base runners. And get Ozzie on, bring the tying run to the plate, trailing 4-2 in the bottom of the ninth. And the 2-0 pitch. And a strike from Ashcraft. Ozzie would be a good one to get on base, but he's 0 for 3 in this game. Fly out, strike out, ground out. There's the 2-1. And Ozzie takes a ball high. 3-1. Big pitch right here. Here's the 3-1 pitch on the way to Ozzie. And he takes ball 4. That's the last thing Terry Francona wanted to see.
Yeah, Ashcraft, a converted starter. I remember him pitching here a few years ago, right in the beginning of the season, being like, who is this guy? The stuff is excellent. As a reliever, he's just pared his repertoire back to cutter slider, but it's a hard cutter. It's about 97 on average.
Now he faces the righty and Sean Murphy, who's 0 for 3. First pitch to Murphy. Strike on the inside corner. That's that cutter. Ashcraft, third pitcher used by the Reds tonight. Lodolo the starter, then Richardson a couple of innings. 0-1 pitch, big swing and a miss and a slider.
Wow, that's quite a slider. 90 miles an hour straight down.
Quickly 0-2 on Murphy. Ashcraft fires. Murphy fires back and a fly ball to right field. Hines back over his head. Off of his glove into the wall. Ozzie to third base. Murphy holds at first. He put some mustard on that thing. And it just ate up Rhys Hines out in right field. He was all sorts of confused. Twisting one way then the other. Reached up and had leather on it but couldn't squeeze it. Now the winning run comes to the plate. And now Eddie Rosario will pinch hit for Eli White for the second night in a row. Correction, pitch run, I should say. for Sean Murphy. Eli White will bat. Eli White 1 for 3 with a single. Eli White is 0 for 2 with a strikeout in his career versus Ashcraft. Eli saw him the other night, reached on a fielder's choice.
We talked about how he's a cutter slider guy. Seeing him just a few days ago will help Eli in this at bat. It's not something you see a lot, a cutter that hard. So hopefully studied hard in that at bat.
Representing the winning run. No one out, bottom of the ninth. Pitch on the way to White. He bunts up the first base line. Going to be a tough play. Ashcraft glove flip to the bag for the out. And a run will score. That puts the tying run in scoring position with 1 out. RBI for Eli White. Took a really good glove flip by Ashcraft to get the out. And now Michael Harris can tie the game with a base hit right here. Sack bunt 1-3 on that put out. 1 down. First pitch to Harris. Taken for a ball inside. Drake Baldwin is on deck. He would be pinch hitting for Nick Allen. A 4-3 game, 1 down, bottom of the ninth. 1-0 pitch. In for a low strike. Got the slider over, 1-1 on Harris. Michael had the big base hit of the ninth inning the other night, a double off of Pagan to tie the game. Looking for a base hit to tie it here. 1-1 strike on the outside corner with a slider. Righty-lefty matchup. 1-2, bounce foul over by the Braves dugout. Inning started with a walk. Braves have cast that run in. Single by Murphy, then the sac bunt to score the run. 1-2 pitch. He swings, takes a little jab at it, rolls one into left field. Hitting the bag at third base now is Rosario. Here's the throw to the plate. Here's Eddie. Slide. Save! He's saving. The game's tied. The ball gets through the catcher, goes to the backstop, and in at third base is Harris. Harris never stopped running as it trickled past the catcher, and the winning run is at third. Everybody on their feet. This place pulsing with energy here in the ninth. Now Drake can win it with a base hit.
Michael Harris with his 3rd hit of the night. And showing what a value good base running can be. Puts himself in third base, sac fly, scores him now, pass ball. I mean, what a play for him to keep running heads up baseball.
Just put it in play to the perfect place. The left side of the infield was pretty wide open. And he just shot it out there for the base hit. Great slide by Eddie Rosario to tie the game. And we're tied at 4 as Ashcraft has blown the save in the ninth. And now Drake trying to deliver a victory for the Braves. Winning run at third, 1 down. First pitch. Missed inside. They're going to say an E7 throwing error that allowed Harris to make it to third base. Infield in. 1-0 to Baldwin. Taken for a called strike. The rookie with a huge opportunity right here. A chance for a game-winning walk-off knock in the ninth. Ready with a 1-1 righty-lefty matchup. Pitch from Ashcraft. Inside, almost hit him.
Feels weird.
This started with a walk.
Feels weird to say this about a rookie, but this is, if I could handpick a guy in the lineup to be up right now, it's him. High contact bat.
Hit a homer last night. 2-1 pitch. Check swing. He did go as they appeal down to Alan Porter in a 2-2 count. The inning started with a walk, then a single by Murphy. Sack bunt by White to drive it a run. And the single in the air. 2-2. Inside 3-2. Alex Verdugo is on deck. And you know that Ashcraft doesn't want to give in. Winning run is at third base. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Here it comes. Fouled back. Got a piece of a slider. Good swing. Ashcraft's 20 pitches here in the inning. Right-hander comes set. His 3-2. Swung on, missed. A cutter under the hands. 2 away. It's in the hands of Alex Verdugo. Alex is due. He's 0 for 4 tonight. He is 0 for his last 13. And a base hit wins it. First pitch to Verdugo. Missed inside. Michael Harris ready to come in and score with a base hit to give the Braves the victory. Takes a lead at third base. Verdugo ready for the 1-0 pitch. Here it comes. He swings and misses over the top of a cutter. That's tough with these lefties.
Yeah, it really is. He's burying that in on their hands. Almost hitting them.
Looking at a 1-1 count with 2 down in the 9th. 1-1 pitch. Swung on, missed. Another cutter. Same result. And now Ashcraft needs one more good bullet to send this game into the 10th inning. Verdugo trying to end this thing right here. 1-2. Here it comes. And he lays off a high slider to level the count at 2.
And for that cutter to be hittable for a lefty, you have to see it on the outer half of the plate. If it's starting inner half, you can't swing at it. It's hard to, easy to say, hard to do.
2-2. Swung on, comebacker, past second, taking it. De La Cruz sends it to first base, and will play extra racks here in Atlanta. It's a 6-4 put out of Verdugo, but the Braves strike for 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th and tie this game. We move along to the 10th. It's 4 apiece in Atlanta.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings Event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs, you name it, we've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call.
Easiest way to save money on fuel. Now you're good to go.
I'm Cortland spokespug Cordy. This broadcast of the Atlanta Braves is brought to you by Cortland. Visit Cortland.com to find your new apartment at one of our next level communities. Go Braves!
Hey Braves fans, this is John Michaels reminding you that Jeff Francoeur joins Finn, home team, and me in the locker room every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on your radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan.
Free baseball here at Truist. 10th inning, score tied at 4-4 after both teams played 2 runs each in the 9th. On to pitch for the Braves in the 10th, Scott Blewett. The ghost runner will be Ellie De La Cruz. Not great.
First pitch to Lux, and he reaches and misses a slider, 0-1.
It's tough when you one of the fastest guys in the league, is now, 180 feet from scoring out there. Makes your job even harder.
Yeah, he can score in about 5 strides. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Gavin Lux. And Lux takes a strike on the outside corner. Well, the other night, in the top of the 10th inning, Matt McClain was their extra innings runner. And Iglesias struck out the first 2 batters that he faced and got the fly out to right field. That runner never left second. Blewett looking for a strikeout here. Righty-lefty matchup to lead it off here in the top of the 10th. 0-2 from Blewett. Ground ball foul. Right past their first base coach, Colin Cowgill. Gavin Lux has made contact every time he's been to the plate tonight. 2 ground outs, a single, and then a fly out. And he's just trying to hit the ball to the right side of the infield at least to advance De La Cruz over to third base. Blewett a glance to second. And he steps off and looks back De La Cruz to the bag. Nothing in 2 on Gavin Lux. Blewett deals. Ground ball to the right side. That advances Cruz to third base. Taking it, Ozzie quickly flips over to the bag for the out. 1 down. That was a challenging play just to get the 1 out at first base. Now the go-ahead runs at third.
Yeah, Blewett needs some special stuff here. He's got a 4-seamer 93. Also has a good split and a slider. So looking for a punch out here. Any kind of fly ball with any depth is going to score De La Cruz.
Infield in. Spencer Steer waits. First pitch to him. Popped up, spinning back our way and foul. No balls and a strike on Spencer Steer. Braves are 3-0 this year in extra inning games. Trying to remain perfect. Reds are 0-3. Blewett's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at a slider. Did you like that pitch?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good one. Strike all the way until the very last second. Broke out of the zone. It's hard to lay off and hard to hit.
Trying to get another one by him for the strikeout. 0-2 to Steer. Missed a low of the slider. Had the same idea, but couldn't get him to fish after it. De La Cruz is at third, 1 down. Strikeout right here would be gigantic for Blewett. After Steer, it's Espinal. And again, the infield in. Tie game, 4 apiece in the 10th. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Went back to the slider. Put it in a really good place, too. It looked very similar to the slider that he had for strike 2.
Yeah, the one Steer did not offer out was below the zone, so started out as a ball. That one starts right down the middle, breaks out of the strike zone. Beautiful pitch there.
So now Santiago Espinal, who's 1 for 4, climbs into the right-hand batter's box. First pitch to Espinal. Strike. Fastball 96. He's locating well. Espinal with a single and a stolen base in this game. Outside of that, a ground out to short and 2 flyouts to center. 0-1 pitch, taken high, 1-1. Braves in the bottom of the inning would have Verdugo running at second with Riley, Ozuna, and Olsen due up. But another really big out to get. 1-1 to Espinal. And he gets a piece of it, fouling it off right there at the plate. And a 1-2 count. And now this crowd of 33,794 rising to their feet and trying to urge on Blewett to get this next strike and keep him quiet in the top of the 10th. Right-hander comes set of the belly. De La Cruz a lead at third. 1-2 pitch in the air to center. Going back now with urgency. Harris, he slows. He has got it. Wonderful job by Scott Blewett. Got the ground out, strikeout, and fly out, and he keeps the Reds off the board, and 1 will win it. We go to the bottom of the 10th in a 4-4 game.
Meanwhile, at Xfinity.
We engineered Xfinity Internet with 99.99%.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Are you ready to take Cortland? Visit Cortland.com to find your new apartment or one of our next level communities. Go Braves!
We in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is Brian Finner and reminding you that a pair of tickets are up for grabs during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Well, it's bottom 10. Score still not at 4-4. We have a new reliever for the Reds. Right-hander Luis May pitched in Game 1 and Game 3 of this series. And he throws absolute cheese. It's a 98, 99 mile an hour sinker that has baffled hitters thus far in his career. He struck out 7 of the first 15 batters he's faced at the major league level. So it'll be a tall order, but we just need one, and we get to start with that runner at second base.
By the way, Austin Wynns needs a new glove. He was out there, and he just went back to the dugout. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
All right, the winning run at second. And for the Braves, it's Riley, then Fairchild, and Olsen. As remember, Fairchild came out to run for Ozuna in the 8th inning. Oh, May busted Wynn's leather warming up there, so he's got a brand new mitt. Here's the first pitch. Riley takes a ball inside. Fastball 99.
Surprised they're pitching to Riley here?
Well, they didn't the other night.
You got Fairchild on deck instead of Ozuna.
Verdugo a lead at second. That'll be sent foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, the other night in the 10th inning, it was 2-3-4 due up. They put Riley on. They had Verdugo as the runner at second and pitched to Ozuna. And Ozuna got the hit. Now it's Fairchild, like you say. 1-1 to Riley. Ground ball to the right side. That's backhanded by Steer. He races to the bag, wins the race. Verdugo advances to third. Now a sac fly can win it. Stuart Fairchild is the batter. And this man has an opportunity to burn his former team.
It's going to be tough to elevate on May. 57% of his outs are recorded on the ground. Mentioned that upper 90s sinker. It's going to see a lot of those here.
Infield comes in. Right on right matchup. First pitch inside, and Wynn's did a nice job just to grab it. By the way, for Fairchild, his last at bat was April the 23rd. That was against St. Louis. Winning run at third, 1 down. 1-0 pitch. Taken for a ball high. Such a great script for Fairchild, who was with the Reds each of the last 3 seasons. Now a chance to beat his former team. Verdugo a lead at third, 2-0. fouled off. Looked like it got the knob of the bat, maybe. 2 balls and a strike. Check swing actually got the barrel as it was sticking straight back towards the catcher. After Fairchild, it's Olson. Infield continues to walk in. Now the 2-1. A called strike. I don't know about that. Went up and in with a sinker. And Brian Walsh said strike 2 instead of ball 3. Looked like he missed that one. Count now level at 2 as May was just given a gift. Fairchild can't believe his eyes. But he climbs back in with a 2-2 count. May brings it. Line shot out to second. They come to the plate. Here comes Verdugo, and they've got him. Ground ball to second with the infield in. Verdugo darted home, and the throw by McLean was in time. So now 2 down. Fielder's choice for Fairchild. He's at first base.
He hit it too hard. Gosh, and that went right between May's legs, too. 1 inch to the right, it caroms off his legs. Braves win. We're out of here.
I don't know how it missed his foot. So here's Matt Olson. Olson, huge swing and a miss at a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. These two teams just can't shake each other tonight. It's a 4-4 game in the bottom of the 10th. Olson 1 for 4 with a single. Right-hander May shaking off his catcher wins. Now comes set. Pick off to first base. Threw it high and bringing it down Spencer Steer. Well, if he finds a gap, Fairchild will be running, of course, on contact with 2 down. He finds a gap, Fairchild can score from first base. 0-1 pitch, low and in, 1-1. So you got the right guy on the base paths if you're looking to score on a gapper. But Olson's got to find a way to come through. His 1 hit in this game was a single. He also had a sac fly to drive in a run in the first inning. Ball and a strike as May comes set. 1-1, fouled back. Right at the bottom of the zone with a sinker. Olson checking out May for the first time in his life. Braves had the winning run at 3rd in the 9th and 10th innings. Not been able to drive that run in. There goes Fairchild. 1-2, swung on and fouled off. Just didn't get a piece of the slider. Fairchild will return to the bag at first. Olson awaits the 1-2. That'll miss low and inside. And May doesn't let up, does he?
He doesn't. It's just coming at him.
He is 100 and 101. Consistently with that fastball. 2-2 on Olson. 2-2. Outside 3-2. Well, if he walks him, you got Fairchild at second. And Olson at first for Ozzie. Ozzie just waiting his turn down there in the on-deck circle. Braves 4, Reds 4. Bottom of the 10th. Runner at first, 2 down. 3-2 to Olson. Runner goes, and there's ball 4. So now you just need a base hit. And Ozzie in this game has been on just the 1 time he's walked and scored in the 9th inning.
And he's never seen a fastball he didn't like, especially fastballs down in the zone.
See if he can dunk one in somewhere. Drive in the winning run. First pitch to Ozzie, low and in. Almost hit him in the foot. Orlando Arcia would bat next. He's on deck. Ozzie can win it with a base hit. Fairchild to lead at second. 1-0 pitch. Low and in, almost hit him again. That sinker got overcooked, just about took the shoelaces off of Ozzie.
This is just May's 5th career game in the major league. So I mentioned the Reds throwing these guys right into the cauldron here because of their tired bullpen from yesterday.
Ozzie, the 5th at bat of this ball game for a 5th time to the plate in the game for him. 2-0 pitch. Good swing, but fouls one back. He's the 4th Brave to the plate here in the 10th inning. Started with a ground out that advanced Verdugo from 2nd to 3rd. Then the fielder's choice by Fairchild, and they got the out at the plate of Verdugo, and then the walk to Olsen. Ozzie resting the bat on his left shoulder. And the 2-1 for May. In for a strike on the inside corner. Ozzie questions Brian Walsh, but that was a good call. That was 99, bell tie on the inner third. Ozzie staring down May. That is 2-2. Fouled back into the screen. Well, you know what's coming. Everything he throws is 99 to 101 with sinking action. Just trying to time that pitch. That's all Ozzie has seen is heat from May. Now the 2-2. He swings and fouls one back. That one at 99. He's seen it 5 times. They're trying to time it and find a hole somewhere. Meanwhile, May, 21 pitches here in the 10th inning. Again, the 2-2. Swung on, missed. Went fastball away. It was out of the zone, and Ozzie went chasing after it. And the Braves strand runners at 1st and 2nd. So we played 10-0 decided. We go to the 11th, 4 apiece.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings Event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah & Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you.
Hurry up and get your Braves tickets for the 2025 season. With great matchups and multiple seating options and packages available, there's something every fan will love. Visit Braves.com/tickets today.
Spend your afternoon driving around with Chuck and Chernoff, and you can win a pair of Braves tickets. It happens during the 4 o'clock hour weekday afternoons on 680 The Fan.
Into the top of the 11th, the 4-4 game. Espinal, the runner at 2nd. Blake Dunn showing bunt, and he bunts one foul. It still blew it on the mound. It's great to have you with us, as things have gotten very wild in this one. Back and forth we have gone. Seesaw affair, Braves and Reds. Final game of this series, a win for the Braves tonight. They take 3 of 4. Reds fighting to get a split here. 0-1 to Dunn. He squares. Taken by Olsen. He fires to third. Riley's got it. They got the tag on him. What a play. Matt was walking across the grass, coming in very close to the batter, Dunn, and he was right there when he got the bunt down. He might have been 4 feet in front of the batter's circle when that ball was put down.
That is, his right arm is such a weapon in that position. He's the best defensive first baseman in the league. The numbers all Agree, and that just adds right on to that pile. Goodness.
Espinal cut down at third. Runner at first, one down for Austin Wins. First at bat of the game for Wins. He came on to catch an inning ago. And now time called. Still blew it on the mound. Did a really nice job last inning. And he goes to work on Wins. And Wins takes the ball in the inside corner. Wins definitely has some pop, 3 home runs this season. One-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss at a slider. Wins hitting .417. Runner at first, one out. Here it comes in the air to center. Shouldn't be a problem for Michael Harris. That'll be a can of corn for him. And 2 down.
When I played for the Orioles, Buck Showalter, known for attention to details, that bunt by Dunn needs to be down the third baseline, right? So if Austin has to cover, you make him field the ball, right?
Right.
So it gives the error there is bunting it to the crashing first baseman, which gives the Braves a much easier inning to get through here.
You rarely see teams working on bunting anymore, don't you?
Yeah.
2 down for Reese Hines. He's the reason we're still playing. Get a 2-run homer in the 9th inning. Pick off to first base and back in with a dive now is Dunn. In the bottom of the 11th, the Braves would have Albies running at second. Still 1 out to get here in the top of the 11th inning. Pitch from Blewett. Runner goes. Pitch is a strike. Throw down to second base. They might have him. They do. Drake Baldwin put his crosshairs right on Dunn. And a great throw to catch Dunn attempting to steal. So 2 outs on the base paths in the top of the 11th. And once again, the Braves can win it with 1 run. But now the umpire's coming together. So hold on 1 second. Might be a crew chief review on this.
I think they're arguing that Ozzie blocked the whole base.
Well, he went reaching for the back corner of the bag. Ozzie had a knee down on the bag, and the hand of Dunn hit the bottom of Ozzie's left spike. And they just had a collision out there.
Here you go.
And now Terry Francona comes out to argue. And he's been tossed.
No, they tossed Dunn.
Oh, they tossed Dunn.
Yeah. This slide is the perfect personification of this game. His helmet flew off. It's just stuff flying everywhere.
Colin Cowgill, first base coach, might be the one who was ejected. It is Cowgill. So they've ejected the Reds' first base coach. When's the last time you saw that?
It's been a while.
And he's saying, are you kidding me? That's manure is what he was saying in different terms.
Here's what happened. Ozzie's back foot was on that back corner of the base that Dunn reached for. Oh, man.
Well, now the helmet came off of Dunn and was pinned up against Dunn's left arm, and that's where the glove was. And the thing is, this is one of those where unless there's a better angle than what we're seeing, you're going to have a hard time overturning this.
Yeah, he comes off the base as he slides past as well.
Umpires continue to talk it over. Here comes Alan Porter to give us some kind of a clarification.
Cincinnati is challenging the out call.
All right, so the Reds that were in extra innings can challenge that play.
Yeah, this game was pretty ho-hum, really good pitching performances, kind of sleepy, and it's just turned into a real Donnybrook here at the end.
Alex McKay, the second base umpire, was the umpire, had his nose right on it. The bizarre thing is Ozzie's trying to put the tag on Dunn. It hit the helmet, which had come off the head of Dunn, and he pinned the helmet against Dunn with the glove. Meanwhile, Dunn was reaching for the bag, and he touched Ozzie's shoe, and it was Ozzie's shoe blocking his hand from the bag. So both were blocked from what they were initially reaching for.
And the Reds are going to argue that Ozzie blocked the base. But if Ozzie has the skill to kick his hand off the base with his back foot while he's trying to tag him, I'd be pretty impressed. The only way this gets overturned is if it's a rule violation, because he's clearly off the base.
Right.
And Ozzie has the tag applied to his left knee.
After review, call the field stands.
Call stands. He's out. And the Braves can win it with one run in the bottom of the 11th. What a play. What a ball game. It continues when we come back. 4 apiece in the 11th.
Military veterans are eager to transfer their skills and experiences to civilian life, but lack trusted connections to expedite their path to success. That is, until they meet the Warrior Alliance. The Warrior Alliance goes the extra mile to reach veterans in their communities so they do not have to take this journey alone. With over 40 partners across 10 service areas, your donation goes...
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson has a great deal to get you started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings Event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third 60% off. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Restrictions apply. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa. Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged,
HD on the Fan app, now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Well, we really do appreciate you sticking around with us. We are in the bottom of the 11th here, and what was a really nice, well-pitched game early on has turned into a wild affair here these last couple of innings. Both teams played at 2 runs in the 9th. And now in 3 consecutive half innings have stranded the extra inning runner. So Braves' second chance to see if they can cash him in here in the bottom of the 11th. The new Reds pitcher is the left-hander Taylor Rogers. Been around a while. Pitched in 15 games this season. He's been throwing the ball pretty well. He's only got a 1.5 ERA. He did pitch yesterday in the game, 2/3 of an inning.
Here's Orlando Arcia. They're in at the corners in case he wants to put one down. He does, and it's popped up in foul ground and caught by Spencer Steer. We're talking about the inability for the Reds to be able to get the bunt down where they wanted. Arcia couldn't do that either. And he pops out to Steer. Nice play made by him. And it's still Albies at second for Eli White.
Yeah, these teams just aren't executing here. It's just a wild game.
Ozzie down at second, 1 down for Eli White. Eli has 1 hit in the game. First pitch from Rogers inside, almost hit him. And a 1-0 count. After White, it's Harris. And this has been a very active part of the order, especially Harris, who has 3 hits. And you'd love to get him to the plate with a runner in scoring position. 1-0 to Eli White. Inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch. Taking a sweeper off the outside corner for ball 3, Eli White. Good eye there. And now they're going to put Eli on. So he got the 3-0, did Rogers, and he just says, look, forget it. Just go ahead and put him on. And that brings Michael Harris up to the plate. Michael is 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. He had an RBI triple in the 5th. He had a single in the 7th. He had an RBI single in the 9th. And now Terry Francona up on the top steps of the dugout chatting with Alan Porter. Terry was giving the umpires an earful in between innings. Harris is 1 for 3 with a double in his career versus Taylor Rogers. All right, so that discussion finishes as Alan Porter jogs back to third. And Francona back down the steps of the dugout. One down, bottom of the 11th. Harris looking to win it with a base hit. First pitch. Outside. All right, we do get the confirmation that in between innings, Francona was ejected. So they were making sure he left the dugout. He had a few more words to say. Ball and no strikes on Harris. Pitch on the way. And a strike on the outside corner. If you're just now tuning in, you found a wild one here in Atlanta. Reds 4, Braves 4. Bottom of the 11th. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Left on left matchup. 1-1 to Harris. Bends out of the way of a sweeper up and in, 2-1.
Yeah, Rogers' left-handed sinker baller is tough on lefties. They're hitting just 158 off from this season. See if Michael can buck that trend here.
Two-one pitch. A reach and a miss at a sweeper, and the count even at 2. And if Harris can't come through here, it would be Drake Baldwin's turn. Big hole in the left side of the infield. Ellie De La Cruz shading the runner. Albies up the middle. Rogers glancing that way. 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2. Michael Harris idling outside the left-hand batter's box, just looking down in his mind, going through the catalog of what he's seen from Rogers, which has been nothing but sinkers and sweepers. Count runs full on Harris. Rogers set right at the belt. 3-2 pitch. Chop foul right there at the plate. Sinker away. Did a good job just to spoil that one.
Yeah, that was a good pitch.
Rogers, the tall, lean lefty, looking into his target, Austin Wynns. The run that matters is Albies at second. Again, the 3-2. And a swing and a miss at a sweeper. Well, that floated there seemingly forever. And 2 down in the inning. So for the second time in this game, Drake Baldwin, who didn't even start, will come to the plate with a chance to win it. They called upon Drake to pinch hit in the 9th inning with a runner at third, and he struck out. Now looking to win it with a base hit. First pitch to Baldwin. And a called strike, sweeper at the bottom of the zone. Such a tough pitch on lefties. Tied at 4 in the 11th. Rogers a glance to second. Now to the plate with the 0-1. Outside, laid off the sweeper. Looking around the ballpark, folks standing, walking around. They've seen this multiple times already. And multiple times they thought the Braves were about to walk it off. And they hope that this is the moment right here. 1-1 to Baldwin. Outside, 2-1. An announced crowd of 33,794. And they are just dying to erupt and roar with a base hit right here. Meanwhile, Rogers, calm and collected, brings the 2-1 pitch. In for a strike. On the outside corner with a sinker. And now the Braves are down to their final strike here in the 11th. And if they can't come through, we'd play on to the 12th. And 9-1-2 would be due up for the Reds. Coming set, Rogers. 2-2 to Baldwin. Reaches out and fouls it off. That was a sweeper about 6 inches off the plate, but you can't be too careful.
Yeah, you don't want to go down looking here. And like I said last time Drake was in the situation, I love him in this spot. It is against tough lefty, but he's got a really good strike zone awareness, good contact bat. He's still alive with 2 strikes here.
Just a little flare could win the game. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line shot, left field. Base hit around third base. Albies. Here's the throw from Lux. Not in time. Braves win as the rookie walked it off in 11 innings. 5-4 your final. The Braves celebrate after winning a game that was wilder than kudzu. Back and forth they went, and Drake Baldwin getting his uniform ripped off in right field. Great moment for the rookie, and the Braves will be flying high to Pittsburgh. Man, what a ball game. And the Braves remain undefeated in extra innings. Hard-fought win. And a hard-fought at bat. How about that at bat for Drake?
I'm saying it. He disappointed me that first time. That second time, he totally redeemed himself. That was amazing, man. What a game.
He's got the bubblegum bucket turned upside down and on his head, wearing it like a crown. And a big smile across his face.
There's something to that, Ben. 4-0 in extras. That's a good sign for your team, man. That means you keep fighting and you got a good bullpen. I love it.
That's a great point. Braves will celebrate all the way to Pittsburgh as they win 5-4 in 11 innings. Back with the totals after this.
Are you tired of your food tasting tasty but somehow not quite tasty enough? That's why the original Louisiana brand hot sauce invented the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppery peppers, tarty vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans who cried because they didn't win. But everyone can win at eating something delicious with the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Good calls. They're great in baseball games, and they're even better when you need a law firm. If you've been in an auto accident and need legal representation, do yourself a favor and get the best call there is. One call, that's all. With Ken Nugent and his team. Ken's team fights for you and sticks with you from start to finish, working hard to get you your money quick. Give Ken and his team a call. 404-CALL-KEN.
One call, that's all.
Kenneth S. Nugent, PC, Attorneys at Law. 1355 Peachtree Street Northeast, Suite 1000, Atlanta, Georgia, 30309.
Mega Millions just got an upgrade. With bigger jackpots plus better odds, $5 could win you your wildest dreams. But you'll need bigger dreams. So don't just dream of buying a new house. Dream about a house that has its own zip code. The new Mega Millions isn't just new car money. It's new helicopter money. So get ready for the new Mega Millions with bigger jackpots more often and get to dreaming bigger.
The Major League Baseball All-Star Game is coming to Truist Park July 11th through 15th. Find all the details at Braves.com/All-Star Game.
We want to send you to see a game at Truist Park. Listen for your chance to win a pair of tickets weekday afternoons during our 4 o'clock hour on Chuck and Chernoff on 680 The Fan.
Well, the Braves take 3 of 4 from the Reds. 4 really tight ball games. I mean, this series was crazy and played so tight all the way through. But the Braves take 3 of 4. It's a winning homestand for Atlanta. They win 5-4 in 11 innings, and the Home Depot is proud to present today's player of the game. Darren, who have you got tonight?
Well, great performance out of the bullpen. Also, Michael Harris 2 for 5. But man, Drake Baldwin having the veteran approach there, even though he's a rookie, and the mental fortitude to stay in that situation and just put the ball in play. He's our Home Depot player of the game.
All right. Drake Baldwin, your player of the game, built by the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Here are the totals for the Braves. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 10 men left on base. No home runs for the Braves. For the Reds, 4 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, 9 men left. They hit 1 homer, a 2-run homer by Reese Hines in the 9th inning. Winning pitcher is Scott Blewett. He's now 1-0 with a 3.12 ERA. Taylor Rogers takes the loss. He's 1-1 with a 1.42 ERA. Time of the game, 3 hours, 11 minutes. Brought to you by First Liberty.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Easy Cater is the smarter, simpler way to order food for your workplace. With easy online ordering, search filters for budget, dietary needs, and more. Save your favorite restaurants and favorite orders for easy reordering. Save time with group ordering. You send a link, your team orders what they want. Plus, Easy Cater makes expense reporting a snap with all your receipts in one place. Easy Cater. More than just a way to order catering for work, it's your business tool for food. Order now at easycater.com.
Before you accept an insurance settlement for damage to your car, think about this. An accident stays on your car's history permanently, whether it was repaired or not. And if you try to sell it, a potential buyer can easily look it up and try to offer you less. That's diminished value. That's value you're entitled to. Value we fight for. Put our experience to work for you. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
It's time to step up to the
set with the Reds. Let's get to our Xfinity play of the game, and I don't think it's that much of a shock. Drake Baldwin, his first career walk-off hit in the bottom of the 11th, knocks in Ozzie Albies, and it gives the Braves the series win. Xfinity knows live baseball is better with less freezing at the plate. That's why we deliver Wi-Fi built for streaming with ultra-low lag. Get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream more of the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Totals, highlights, and sound from the clubhouse coming up after the break. You're listening to the Hyundai Postgame Show, and this is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta Braves Baseball is a presentation of the Atlanta Braves and Dickey Broadcasting Company, Atlanta. Any use of the accounts, descriptions, and audio of today's game without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball Club and Dickey Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited. Don't move, because the Hyundai Postgame Show is up next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Hey, Mike. Are you giving away your Bronco again this year?
You know it. Let me tell you how. One lucky fan could drive home Michael Harris II's custom Ford Bronco. Go to winmoneymikesbronco.com and get a link to enter for a chance to win today. This year, it was all my idea. No purchase necessary. Odds depend on entries received. Open to select legal residents of Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, and Tennessee 18 or older. Rules at winmoneymikesbronco.com. Entries must be received by and sweeps ends 9/2/25. Void where prohibited.
Attention Braves fans, we have a major announcement. Tire Discounters is back as the tire retailer partner of the Braves. Here's their Stasi jingle.
Sorry to interrupt, but all of us at Tire Discounters are really excited because every time the Braves hit a homer, we're giving all the fans a great deal. Cash off on select tires and free alignments. And free oil changes. Okay, roll it. See store for details.
When you're looking for leading cardiac care, look to Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with 95% patient recommendations. You could say we're #1 in the heart of Georgia. We lead with 100 dedicated cardiovascular doctors, so you'll know your heart is in the best hands. We lead with compassion, because you are at the heart of our care. Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with heart.
Napa has the parts and the expertise to help your business stay ahead of the game. That's why Napa is a proud partner of the 2025 Atlanta Braves. Two legends driven to win from the field to the open road. While Napa is powering fleets and garages across the country, the Braves are delivering pennants, MVPs, and championships. So no matter the size of your business, Napa are the pros that know how to keep you moving at full speed.
The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppers, vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some.
Get ready for Camping World's Red, White, and New Trade event, May 15th through the 18th. Get the highest value for your RV guaranteed during the biggest RV trade event of the year. Shop the best RV deals in America with new RVs starting as low as $92 a month. Get ready for the holiday weekend with up to 45% off grills and 25% off product installation. Plus, we'll have free hats, free propane refills, free food, and fun for the whole family. Don't miss the incredible Red, White, and New Trade event, May 15th through the 18th at your local Camping World.
See for full details and disclaimer.
Braves fans, this is Mike Morgan, founder and CEO of 13 Heroes. Like you, I was devastated when tragedy struck in 2021, killing 13 U.S. service members in Afghanistan. From then, I immediately founded 13 Heroes for a way to give back to the families who lost their loved ones. 13 Heroes is a premium, award-winning line of spirits with the purest and smoothest liquid on the market. Please help turn tragedy into legacy by picking up a bottle of 13 Heroes at your local bottle shop or visit 13heroes.com. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
If you're a working electrician, you've got two options. Work for a contractor and have no power or leverage.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Chelsea here from Renewal by Anderson. Before you invite your family and friends over for summer fun, treat yourself and your home to new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Renewal by Anderson's custom-built, energy-efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors will not only enhance the beauty and value of your home, but also increase your comfort. Plus, Renewal by Anderson offers a free, no-obligation consultation to help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home. As always, we have a great deal for you to get started. We're excited to offer our Window of Opportunity Savings event. Buy 2 windows and patio doors and get the third 60% off, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, outdoor and home essentials, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online now through May 14th. Not a rewards member? Join for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. What? Boom.
Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastball.
I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
2. Line drive down the left field line, a fair ball. That'll put the Reds on the board. Kicks off the sidewall. Approaching to grab it now, Verdugo. And he sends it in. It's an RBI double by Trevino. And it's a 1-1 game at the top of the 5th inning.
Braves answer right back. Bottom of the 5th. Eli White drops down a beautiful bunt single and promptly steals second. Michael Harris, the second, steps up looking to drive in a runner from scoring position.
An 0-1 count on Harris. Pitch from Lodolo. And that's going to be shot down the right field line. A fair ball all the way into the corner. Braves take the lead. Harris still racing around the bags. Heading to third base. He goes in standing. RBI triple, and it's 2-1 Braves in the 5th.
Same score, top of the 6th. Runners at the corners with one down, and Spencer Steer preserves the lead. Spencer Schwellenbach preserves the lead by flashing a little leather.
Really big moment in the game right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bouncer taken by Schwellenbach to second. There's one. Ozzie to first. Double play. Spencer once again outstanding defensively and started the 1-4-3 double play and closes the window on the Reds in the top of the 6th inning. That's terrific.
That closed the book on Schwellenbach as well. His final line, 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Bottom of the 6th, 2-1 Braves. Dylan Lee on to pitch with 1 down, and the bases loaded facing TJ Friedel.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive into right field, a fair ball. Coming in to score, Dunn. Right behind him, Trevino. Now he holds. And they go station to station. It's a tie game on the RBI single by TJ Friedel.
Tie game into the 9th. Jose Trevino doubled off Raisel Iglesias. His 3rd double of the 9th. Rhys Hines on the dish, down 0-2 in the count, and jumps on an Iglesias slider.
0-2 to Hines. And he launches one to deep left field. Verdugo going to give chase to the wall, over his head, over the wall, and a 2-run home run by the guy batting 9th. Rhys Hines with his first home run of the year. And he sends it over the left field wall to shock the Braves and make it a 4-2 Reds lead.
Braves answer back, though. Bottom of the 9th, Eli White at the plate. Runners at the corners down 2 with nobody out in the bottom of the 9th.
Representing the winning run. No one out, bottom of the 9th. Pitch on the way to White. He bunts up the first base line. Going to be a tough play. Ashcraft, glove flip to the bag for the out. And a run will score. That puts the tying run in scoring position with 1 out.
Michael Harris, the second, next at the dish. Eddie Rosario on second after pinch running for Sean Murphy, and Harris has a little magic left in that bat.
1-2 pitch. He swings, takes a little jab at it, rolls one into left field. Hitting the bag at third base now is Rosario. Here's the throw to the plate. Here's Eddie. Slide. Save! He's saving. The game's tied. The ball gets through the catcher, goes to the backstop, and in at third base is Harris. Harris never stopped running as it trickled past the catcher, and the winning run is at third.
Harris was stranded at third base. So we head to the 11th, bottom of the 11th, 2 on, including the free runner Ozzie Albies at second. 2 down for the rookie, Drake Baldwin.
Just a little flare could win the game. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes, line shot, left field, base hit, around third base, Albies. Here's the throw from Lux, not in time. Braves win as the rookie walked it off in 11 innings. 5-4 your final. The Braves celebrate after winning a game that was wilder than kudzu. Back and forth they went, and Drake Baldwin getting his uniform ripped off in right field. Great moment for the rookie, and the Braves will be flying high to Pittsburgh as they win 5-4 in 11 innings.
Totals for the game, Braves, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 10 left on base. They went 4 for 13 with runners in scoring position. For the Reds, 4 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They leave 9 on. They go 3 for 15 with runners in scoring position. Scott Blewett gets the win. He's 1-0. Taylor Rogers gets the loss for the Reds. He's 1-1. Hey, fans, there's never been a better time to test drive that Hyundai that you've always wanted. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Hyundai is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves. You'll hear a sound from the clubhouse, including Brian Snitker and Drake Baldwin coming up on the other side. It's the Hyundai postgame show right here on the Braves Radio Network.
I remember the hard road that led to this moment.
And the MLB Comeback Player of the Year is Atlanta Braves pitcher Johnny Venters.
Every day I work towards a better future for my family, my teammates, and my community. Having a setback in life can be devastating, but each challenge is a setup for your strongest comeback.
Braves win.
That's why I trust Globe Life. For over 125 years, they have been helping families protect their financial future. Globe Life. Make tomorrow better.
The DoubleTree Suites by Hilton at the Battery Atlanta, a preferred hotel of the Atlanta Braves, is conveniently located within walking distance to the Atlanta Braves Stadium, along with the numerous restaurants, shopping, and entertainment options. The DoubleTree Suites at the Battery Atlanta provides spacious 2-room guest suites, a full-service restaurant, and 5,500 square feet of flexible event space for your next event. Stop by and pregame in our on-site Game Changer Sports Lounge and Grill, and don't forget to sweeten your stay with our signature DoubleTree chocolate chip cookie. Book your next stay at the DoubleTree Suites by Hilton at the Battery Atlanta.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
Now for a limited time, get a Hyundai Tucson for 3.99% APR for 72 months. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end June 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Don't miss an incredible lineup of Braves giveaways this season, including bobbleheads, collectibles, and a replica jersey. Visit Braves.com/promos to see them all.
Puka, Bella, I'm sure you've noticed some changes.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just practicing for when I have to tell the dogs about the twins. You know, because they'll...
Be fine in the spacious third-row seat.
But the twins...
Can sleep peacefully thanks to the rear manual sunshade.
And what about the...
Extra cargo space for strollers and dog beds?
I guess you're right.
Can we go to the hospital now? The contractions are getting closer.
The 3-row Lexus TX, because everyone should feel like the center of the universe. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Meanwhile, at Xfinity.
We engineered Xfinity Internet with 99.99% network reliability.
Plus, Xfinity Mobile with Wi-Fi Power Boost gives you ultra-fast Wi-Fi at home and on the go.
Posting my tap dancing videos is easier than ever.
Now through April 17th, get 300 megabit Xfinity Internet and 1 unlimited mobile line together for $30 a month for 1 year. Learn more at Xfinity.com. Requires paperless billing and autopay to stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment taxes and fees extra. After promo regulated supply. Xfinity Internet required. Actual speeds vary.
At the Home Depot,